When we were 15, I remember the car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older. There's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. You give me butterflies. It makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first.
Welcome to Melbourne, Australia. We're on Wurundjeri Wurrung and Bunurong country. The seasons are changing. Of course, I mean from Chapter 5, Season 1 to Chapter 5, Season 2. The trams are rolling, the graffiti is on the walls, and you're live at Fortress Melbourne with the Maybelline Under the Avatar tournament. Welcome, it is great to have you with us. My name is Triana. I am joined by Chelsea tonight. Chelsea, you ready for this?
I'm so excited to be invited back for the second year in a row. It's such an incredible honor. We have an amazing cast of players. We've got an incredible crowd behind us, and it's just shaping overall to be a really awesome event.
Sorry, you didn't do that. I just want to correct you on that. You got an incredible crowd behind you. There we go. Got
Pump it
them.
up.
They are live. We are live and interactive. Now, we also have 30 players who are going to be competing in 15 duos. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. It is very early. There are 0 points on the board for anyone. But I wanted to show you who's competing tonight. We've got some people who you know. It's 30, as I said, of some of the most well-loved and most well-known female-identifying gaming creators in the country. There's well-known names on there. Amber is in that list. I can see Luminum in there. Team Nurse of Death, didn't they win last year?
Yes, they did.
Tanner is in there, Gamer Queen. You're going to be watching all these people play it out tonight. Have you got any early picks for this, Chelsea?
Look, Team Nurse of Death, they took the crown last time, so that's my obvious pick. But as we know, it's open to anyone.
Here's the thing, right? I feel like if everyone knows you won last time, they're going to be keeping an eye out for you, right? They're going to be trying to make sure that you can't do it again.
They're going to be replaying the VODs.
Oh, yes. It's going to be on like... I was going to say on like Donkey Kong. It's the wrong game. I apologize. I'm in trouble already. Hey, look, let's dive into just how this is going to work tonight. Obviously, we've got 5 games to jump into. How are points going to be apportioned here, Chelsea?
Yeah, let's break it down. So we're playing 5 rounds today, and in those 5 rounds, placement is going to be a big factor. So we've got first place for each round taking 6 points, second place taking 4 points, and third place taking 2 points. Now, you're not going to want to rest on your laurels and play passively, because a big part of what is going to shake up this leaderboard is the points per elimination. So as you can see on the graphic here, 1 kill gives you 1 point. So again, even if you're not placing in first, second, third, if you're racking up those points, you've got a good shot.
It also means you can't just sit back and camp and hope that you're going to be there at the end. I mean, I suppose you can, and that'll get you part of the way, but it's actually making those eliminations that's going to get you across the line. And if you're not getting those early elims in, if you're not finding the best loot, if you're not doing all that, I don't know, it's going to be tricky for you to win. It really rewards players who are active and who are trying to get eliminations.
And let's get into the meat and bones of this, the cash prize.
Thank you.
So as you can see in the graphic, we've got first place taking $6,000, second place taking $3,000, and third place taking 8,000 AUD. Now, what's even more amazing than this is Maybelline is matching this cash prize pool with a donation of their own to Reach Out.
Yeah, fantastic. Reach Out are an organization that work with young people in Australia. It's an anonymous, confidential support service. It really helps connecting young people with support that they might need. So if you ever need anything, you can reach out to Reach Out and they'll help you out. It's incredible, incredible service that they do. So this is going to be very well received.
Reach out
it's
to Reach
Out. It's going to go a long way. I felt bad as it was coming out of my mouth. It's fine. You're taking a look at some of the players who are checked in here at Fortress Melbourne. You can see him lining up the game, getting ready for... don't come back to me. I wanted to see who's here on the stage. Now, we are going to get underway with our first game real soon. But what we haven't touched on is the map. Now, we are not just dropping into the regular Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Royale map. No. Only the best for us. We have a brand new exclusive map, Chelsea?
We sure do. Organized by the Click team, we do have a facelift to the original map. New engine, new POIs. What else do we got? We got new POIs, new facelift.
New secrets.
New secrets,
There
hidden
are
things.
secrets in the map. There was one last year you were telling me that no one found.
Yes, yeah, there is a hiding spot in the map that no one found this year. Now it's kind of, things have shaped up a little bit more, but we are going to see the return of some of these, some of the BAU rules.
Sorry, I just wanted to shout out Paladin Amber doing the eyebrow wave and then immediately regretting it.
Hi, Tanner, 0.5 cam. We also, so just to touch back on some of the returning rules for this while our players get into game. So there's going to be slightly different adjustment rules for this tournament. So first off, there is no fall damage in New York.
Yes.
No fall
just
damage.
Like real, no.
Just like real New York, which has fall damage. We don't have fall damage in this game.
No, here's the thing, right? What I think that means, right? You've got tall buildings that are in there. You've got, I know Flowberry Fizz is going to be in action. I know that the Grapple Blade is going to be in there. So there's a pretty good chance we're going to be seeing some shots from the roof, from being high up. That's going to be obviously the place to go, right?
You think so. So like with a lot of the behaviors that we saw last year is a lot of people were taking the high ground and just kind of camping those spots until it got to the final circles. Now, a lot of the majority of the action we did see in the previous tournament was low ground, people bumping into each other, being like, what the hell? We will see a return of the POI, the subway POI, which is kind of like this underground subway system, which New York is so famous for. We didn't get to see much of that last tournament, but I have a feeling that we'll be seeing a little bit of that this tournament. I hope so, at least, because it is like, just such a fun little addition to the map.
We also have that filthy Reaper sniper that is in the game at the moment, that if you're on a rooftop and you got the Reaper sniper rifle, you could be racking up some decent numbers towards the leaderboard in there.
And that's a great point because we are working with a limited loot pool. You know?
True.
We only have limited resources. You can't, chests do not respawn. Once they're all opened, the only way to trade up is through eliminations. So you got to get in there quick. You got to hot drop. You got to pick up your loot. You got to start scrolling around like little rats in New York City. And you got to find some good stuff. And if you end up with the Reaper sniper rifle, I hope you have good aim because you are in for a good time.
All right, well, I think we are, if I'm correct, we're not far away from getting underway. I'm hoping that we can get underway really, really soon. If you're, where am I looking here? We're just still loading in? Okay, great. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the prize money that is available here. $6,000 for first place. That is not a small amount of change for one night's play.
No, and if you're splitting it 50-50, $3,000 is like a good vacation, or can pay off a big chunk of, if you've got debt in terms of Hex, or, it's like, again, like $3,000 come into your lap. Even just half of that is a lot of money.
Or sick new gaming PC. Hear me out. The others are great. Sick new gaming PC.
I would be the first one to admit that I would probably put $3,000 to a gaming PC than to my Hex debt.
Now, we also, as we're looking at different items that are in the game, we've got basically the current loot pool that is in the main Fortnite BR. So you know that the business turret is going to be in there.
Yes.
Which always, so I'm a frenzy shotgun enjoyer. And I realized the other day that actually the business turret is basically the same, but also more accurate than I'm ever going to be in the game. So it's probably better to just get the business turret and chuck it in there. You're in New York City, big open spaces.
Hello.
Places that you can,
Hey guys.
Hi crowd.
Hi,
Hi gang.
Mom.
How you doing? Wave, say hello. Everyone on the internet's looking at you. That's the spirit.
Okay, don't do that.
If you've got the open streets, there's maybe little buildings that you can hide in.
Mm-hmm.
Good places to chuck a business turret.
And speaking of hiding, we also have the addition of the EMP stealth camo.
Oh, yes.
So we did see a little bit of hiding last tournament, but we actually have a gadget in this loot pool that will make you invisible, or make you semi-invisible. And I'm really keen to see who ends up getting that, because you could just really lay back, charge up your stealth, what is it called? The stealth camo machine, and you can just chill.
Some
but again,
real mischief that I feel can be made there.
But you wouldn't be getting the elims.
Use them in unison. Now, my other thing as well that I want to point out is that when you're playing here, with the limited loot pool that you mentioned, with wanting to get those eliminations early on, with wanting to make sure that you're creeping up the leaderboard, you're going to want to find like a place on the map that feels real good, place on the map that has a lot of loot. And I'm just saying, if you maybe speak to some NPCs in the game, you know how a lot of people will ignore the NPCs? I'll just say, if you talk to the NPCs in the game, good things might happen. Okay? It's the only clue I can give. They wouldn't even let me look at the map. They just told me that. That was the only teaser I got. We're all going to experience this map together at the same time. I've not seen it. Chelsea, you've not seen it. The players have not had an advanced look at it. So they're going to all be learning at the same time.
Yeah, and look, again, like, I think this kind of levels the playing field because we do have some returning players and we do have some new players to the additional roster, so welcome. And again, like, just having, you know, if you did your homework, you can kind of guess what's coming, but like we said previously, there has been a facelift and there's lots of exciting things to discover in New York City.
A makeover. There's been all sorts of hidden little secrets around the map. There is a lot to dive into. We are waiting on one more team to check in, and then we'll be getting underway here. It's really exciting. The energy's really good in the room, I've got to say. People are feeling real good. We've got the, whoa, check that out. Did you just tap on broadcast?
Absolutely.
Oh no, oh no. Yeah, the room's feeling really good. Everyone has been super, super lovely behind the scenes. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this shakes out.
Yeah, and let's just talk about, like, while we're filling time, some of the amazing sponsors that have been able to contribute to this event. And that is Chemist Warehouse, Reach Out, we've got Ultra Beauty as well.
Ooh.
So, you know, there's a lot of different players that have come together to really support this important message and what the event is communicating, because, you know, the reason why we're here is because women need a safe space to, we don't need it, we deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, we need a safe place to play games, and it's just really to highlight a massive problem which is in the gaming community, which is just harassment.
That's it, and standing up for people when you hear it, calling it out. That's what it is all about, this Maybelline Under the Avatar campaign. Strongly advise you to check it out, but you know, you're here, you're part of it already. You know that when you hear that kind of abuse in game, call it out, report the player that's doing it. It's kind of what this is drawing attention to, and I can see a Jenga stack. Can someone, okay, this is a call out to the crowd. Zoom back in on the Jenga stack. Someone take a brick out of the Jenga stack before we get underway. Don't make the Jenga stack fall. Someone get over there. Who's gonna do it first? Here we go. Here we go. Risky.
No, and you missed out on that $10,000 prize pool, man.
What a shame. We should have warned him about that ahead of time.
Oh, sorry. I just slipped my mind.
Bother. All right, let me just double check, calling an audible with production here. Are we like close to getting into the game? Hoping so. One more team.
Let's just talk about a little bit of the history of this event. So this is technically the third gaming tournament that Maybelline has put on. So we had Eyes Up Cup in 2023, and then in between that event and this event, we had the Surreal City Showdown. It was an online event, and the winner of that tournament actually wasn't Team Nurse of Death, it was Team Jacques.
Ooh.
Jacques, little Parisian for you.
We like a little French feel there.
Yeah.
So I guess the thing is, who's going to write their name in the history books tonight? Who's going to take this? Who's going to take the... We got like a trophy? Have we got like an award? Have we got like a giant novelty check? Can we get a novelty check, please? I've always wanted to see one of them. I've never seen one in real life. I would really love to see
If only
one.
we had one.
Please, someone organize it before the end of the night. I'd appreciate that. All right, well, you are watching Maybelline Under the Avatar live from Fortress Melbourne. We are getting underway real soon. The Fortress, the Alienware Arena are getting into it.
That's Mop Garden. That's one of the players of tonight. Hello, Mop.
Hello, Mop Garden. I was going to say, like, plug your Twitch, but we can't hear you. Hey, there we go.
Oh, so cute.
This is going to be, the meta is going to be working out who's got, like, the best emote to throw when we put them on camera. Oh, strong.
That's the confidence I want to see in the map.
Go. It's all you.
Come on, Tanner. You got this. Oh.
Tanner. I emotionally connect
and
with
that's
Tanner.
Callie, I believe. Super lovely. Got a chance to talk to her in the green room.
In the crowd as well. I can hear cheering there. You're on camera. Hi, we're looking. Of course, I don't think the players can actually hear us beneath the... Oh my gosh, the giant chick! We do have one! Hello.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
But we do have a bunch of other creators also joining us online who are
Yes.
streaming their gameplay. So make sure to go out and check out and support those streams as well. It's really interesting being able to see the different POV of actually participating in a tournament rather than, you know, having someone cast it and like comment on you, because as someone who used to play competitively, it is so, you think it's nervous being on a desk talking to hundreds, thousands of people. Try failing in front of hundreds and thousands of people in a video game.
Wow, what a positive energy you're bringing there.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining, but it keeps me up at night.
I don't even know, like, as someone who has, I've done like one tournament exactly one time, and I entered as a joke, and we also did about as well. Like, what's the kind of, how do you feel as you're loading into the game? Like, is there an additional nervousness that's not normally there when you just like solo queuing?
Absolutely. I would have like butterflies in my stomach in a bad way. And I think I would get even more nervous if I knew my gameplay was getting streamed, because again, it kind of calls back to the harassment, which is like a lot of these gameplays would be streamed, and if you failed on camera, you might get some nasty comments online, but that's not going to happen here. Again, this tournament is, you know, catering for both the casual and also Dane.
Hello, Dane.
Who's
Hi, Dane.
Hi, Dane.
Yeah, the camera is still on you. You thought it was going to cut away. No, we held it on you for just 3
Who's
seconds.
Dane? Who do you think
We're
Dane
about
is?
to find out, I'm sure.
Do you think Dane's a player? Do you think Dane's his
Tonight,
dad?
I'm looking through the list of names. I didn't see a Dane, but maybe it's a. Here's the thing. Maybe it's like a gamer
Mystery.
name, real life name. You know how people use the like superhero names when they're gaming?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they're super cool gaming names.
Yeah, Danger Dane, maybe. Who knows?
Can I ask, is Danger Dane in the room?
Is he in the room with us?
We are not far away from getting underway. We're just chasing this one last team, chasing them into the server.
And we've also got, at the venue, we're at Fortress Melbourne at the Alienware Arena. So we've got all these different crowds enjoying their beveraginas, their snacks. You know, they're sitting down, they're ready to see some competition.
Water. Stay hydrated, fam. That's what it's all about.
What's your second important message
while we're filling, it's one of my backups. What's your second favorite gaming snack?
Ooh.
I don't want to know your favorite. I want to know your second favorite gaming snack.
My second favorite gaming snack. I don't know.
It's tough to pick your first number one gaming snack.
Yeah, because I don't even know what my first one is.
When you're gaming, what do you go? Do you
I
have
don't
snacks?
snack anymore when I game. I'm pure focus. I'm pure competitive. I'm pure like getting the victory royales.
Must be nice.
If I'm reaching for a chip, that's a action that I could be using to 360 on my opponents with the sniper rifle that we were talking about
Must
earlier.
be nice,
I
Chelsea.
game.
Must
What's
be real
your
nice.
second favorite snack?
Well, I feel like, pardon me, I don't want to go the corn chips, you know, with the artificial cheese, because I don't want the dust to get all over the keyboard.
Are you talking about Doritos?
I wasn't going to say the brand name. Thanks. I want to stay away from that sort of thing. Like a little soft jelly bean, like a jube or something. It's quite nice, because then you're not going to get all the mess all in your keyboard and stuff.
Ooh, yes.
Do you know what I mean? So that's my favorite. If I was going my second favorite, corn chips.
Yes. What about second favorite?
But like not the ones with the artificial cheese. I'm talking the ones that are just like the original salted corn chip flavor corn chips.
A classic. I want to see what your keyboard looks at home. I want to flip it upside down and shake it.
It's immaculate.
Is actually?
It's immaculate.
You're on top of having crumbs inside your keyboard.
I don't do it. I would not have crumbs. I'm eating the jubes. I'm eating the little
like-
soft jelly babies.
Okay, all right.
There's no crumbs to fit in there.
That's nice. Every time
I
I,
also
press
have one of those
the like ADSW, it's just like crunch.
Why is Triana auto running here? What's going on there? It's just like a crumb stuck underneath the W key. We are hopefully getting underway real soon here. You're watching the Maybelline Under the Avatar Tournament 2024. As we look through this list of players, can we actually get the leaderboard back up on screen? I'd love to go through and just shout out each of these teams before we head in. Thank you, production. Absolutely goated on production. We might start with Team Amber, who you may know as Amber on the screen earlier, teaming up with B Brand Dog. Team Devilique is over there. It's, by the way, if you're following, it's first, and then flick to the other side of the screen for second, if that's helping. Team Devilique is in there. That is Devilique teaming up with Alethea. Nolopia is also in there as well, teaming up with Birdicus. Who else have we got?
Birdicus was actually in venue last year.
Oh, really?
Correct? Yeah, so we've got a cool rotation of new players actually playing within the venue.
Now, did I see Kalia, was it Kalia that was in the actual Under the Avatar video that we saw earlier? Was in the Under the Avatar promotional video.
She's right here. She's in the venue.
She's in the venue.
Yeah, she's in the room with us.
I feel like subjecting her, if you've seen what she has to experience in the video, this is the payback, is we're going to give you a really good experience, I promise.
Yeah, I do wonder if there's like a sense of weight to her where she's like, being the face of a campaign. Is there expectation to place, first, second, third?
Team Carvey is in there as well, teaming up with Eagle Zera. Team Coco Down Under with Kato on there as well. Team Luminum teaming up with Claire's. Team Mop Garden, Twoodles is involved. Team Nurse of Death, our not reigning champions, but won the first of these tournaments last year.
Correct. Yes.
Is that the same team? It's Nurse of Death and Pandas?
It is, yes. I think it was. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But keep in mind, the prize pool was the same as last year. So if you're going back to back, I hope you're putting that into stocks.
Must be
or
nice.
your hex deck.
Team Oasis. Oasis is teaming up with Jacques. Is that the Jacques that won?
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, I was rewatching the last tournament, and so every player gets to play with their own skin, right? And as we know, versus casual versus like something like FNCS, there are sweaty skins in the game, and what I mean by
very sweaty
is like you choose a particular skin because it will give you a technical, maybe slight advantage to the game. And what those skins are is like they're usually morph suits. Have you seen a morph suit in real life?
Like the Zentai suits.
Yeah, like basically it means that you are going to be harder to hit because you don't have a color attracting you, hats, bags, anything. There's so many Fortnite skins that there's a lot that can distract or attract you. But I do remember Jacques playing with the black morph suit. Camping in the high ground.
So sweaty.
I can't remember what round it was. It's so sweaty.
So
But you love it. And you know what? It paid off in the second tournament because obviously they won.
I really love the thing where if you get the really when you pass level 100 in the battle pass, and continue on to level 150, 200, you get the really cool ones that change color and glow and stuff. I feel like that's the flex. If you can win a game with one of those, when everyone can see you, do you know what I mean? If you can win a game in the little black superhero suit, cool, that's expected.
Yeah.
You can win with flashing neon lights all over you.
We also have a bunch of creators in game that might be repping their own creator Australian skin. So you got Lufu, you got who you got Laserbeam. Yeah, so we could Lachlan, we can be seeing some of those skins.
All right, well, while we get this sorted out, stay with us. You are watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar 2024 live from Fortress Melbourne. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go.
Is that a woman? Surely you're not always useless at this chick. Or am I playing with a bunch of women?
Wait, you reckon she's hot?
Yeah, I'm just trying to play the game.
Shut up. No one asked you to speak.
Sometimes people have forgotten that they're playing with a real human being.
Let's go.
Is that a woman? Surely you're not always useless at this chick. Or am I playing with a bunch of women?
Wait, you reckon she's hot?
Yeah, I'm just trying to play the game.
Shut up. No one asked you to speak.
Sometimes people have forgotten that they're playing with a real human being.
Heart overhead, and I to watch the way you made me into a mess. Hands on my dress, neon red. You were everything I didn't need until you left. Now I'm dancing around my living room. I get drunk on the thought of you and I, when you were mine. See your eyes in every stranger. I replay the way that we were till I'm high. No, it's not right. I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. I miss you kissing me like you used to, like only you do. You know the good things are never as good as the bad, and your love is better than anything I've ever had. Oh, I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. I know you're gone, and you probably just forgot me. Yeah, you're moving on. But I can't let go, 'cause I'm still sleeping with the moments, lying with your ghost. Now I'm dancing around my living room. I get drunk on the thought of you and you're not mine. But I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. I miss you kissing me like you used to, like only you do. You know the good things are never as good as the bad, and your love is better than anything I've ever had. Oh, I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. Heart overhead, and I guess I love to watch the way you made me into a mess. I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. I miss you kissing me like you used to, like only you do. You know the good things are never as good as the bad, and your love is better than anything I've ever had. Oh, I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. You know the good things are never as good as the bad, and your love is better than anything I've ever had. Oh, I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. When we were 15, I remember the car rides, small fights, conversations all night. I never saw you as anything more than a friend, but now I see you in a new light. We're getting older, there's a sparkle in your eyes that wasn't there before. You give me butterflies, it makes me wonder if there could be something more. We were only kids when we first met. Now let's discover what we haven't yet. I don't wanna wonder what could have been. So baby, take my hand and let my love in. When we were 15, when we were 15, I remember the car rides, small fights, conversations all night. hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna now and turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna There you go again, looking so handsome. Oh, you have your way, and it's making me weaken. You and your stardust, walking like that. It's really getting too much, but I can't pull back. Though I try to resist, I can't fight this. And no one makes me feel like you do. And no one sets my body on fire. And no one gives me shivers like you. Oh, no one does it better. How I try to sleep, but you're deep in my mind. Got a hold of me. When I'm awake, I'm all blind. You and your magic, like infinite power. God knows I tried to resist, but you're pulling me closer. Oh, I gotta stay away, but you won't let me. And no one makes me feel like you do. And no one sets my body on fire. And no one gives me shivers like you. Oh, no one does it better. up in the building, killing it. They thought I wouldn't. 0 to 100, baby, I'm dripping in diamonds. This goes in my eyes, it's special. Climb up to my level, wanna see the view. Can you do it like that? Kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like. Do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like. Do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like that. Like that, like that. Do it like that, do it like that, that. Like that, like that. Do it like that, that. Tell me you're a winner without telling me your name. I'm the pieces, players, and the fans, baby. I'm the game. I'm stunning all of the lights, yeah. I'm taking all of my time, yeah. Baby, can you handle it? Handle me. Do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like. Do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like. Do it like that, kiss it like that, making it last fast. Bring it right back, wear it like that, move it like that, like it like that. Like that, like that. Do it like that, do it like that, that. Like that, like that. Do it like that, do it like that. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW.
You are watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar 2024, and we are in game and ready to go. The crowd are into it. Hello, crowd. We surprised you. We came back just a little bit early. We are officially underway. We are currently watching Small Cosmic teaming up with Smexy Babe. Is the part? There we go. This is one of the flexy, the one of the sweaty outfits that you were telling me about.
Absolutely, we got our first kill of the match, which is from Team Small Fry. As you can see, we're seeing some action here in the gameplay, but we will see Small Fry choose to disengage, opting to kind of keep it safe. Realize even though they're at full shield and they're at full health, like you want to be, just taking your time finding the good weapons. As you can see, Coco down under it has no weapons, and
Right.
Siren Calls is down.
No, the heal was coming through at least. The heal was coming through. We need to cut back to the action now with Small Fry battling it out. Cannot see who that is because they're not on the screen anymore because they're moving so quick.
Yeah,
It's very difficult to, I mean, you think of when you're playing this game, right? You play this game all the time. Now you're doing it in a map that you're not familiar with, where there's money on the line. Like, this is terrifying for a gamer.
absolutely, and you can see here we've got Claire's and her teammate
Yeah,
fully
Luminum.
equipped, fully got the guns, and Luminum, and
Oh my god, look at the incredible Maybelline outfit there. Whoop.
ooh, is
Look at
that?
the look at this.
We
Look at
got
this
some-
shop. Look at the detail they've put in there. They've got like the actual mascara products like inside the cases. Amazing.
And now we haven't-
Meanwhile, out the back of the store. There
Yeah,
we go.
no, we haven't been able to see it yet, but we can see that the Reaper Sniper ARs are coming to effect, and the teams are starting to build their util right now.
Am I looking at this right? No, I just can't see any of the weapons that Small Fry is using.
Yeah, no, so teams have weapons, as you can see, but, as sometimes games are.
Oh, fair. Nolopia with, ooh.
Team
You gotta-
Verticus is about to get wiped out.
You don't know where all the good hiding spots are yet. That's the issue. There's a good one, hiding behind the taxi, Mob
Yeah.
Garden there, who is in the room with us right now.
And also solo with her teammate Twoodles, obviously down out of the game, and you can see she's about to... Oh, she's actually being revived right now.
Oh no, going for the heal first. Actually very good play because there's an attack coming in from... Oh, unfortunate.
Maybe you should have stuck the revive. Who
Mob
knows?
drops. Well, I feel like by the time that would have come through, I feel like it would have just been an easy double Elium.
Absolutely. And you
Good.
can already see the team starting to, basically camp their high ground. Now, what we were saying before, there's new additions to this map. We just saw a railway.
Yeah, that was... Well, you also just saw a power-up there. So there are specific power-ups in the form of different Maybelline mascaras that are in the game that will give you different bonuses. Now, among those bonuses, there's the yellow one, right? That's the Colossal. That is actually a damage multiplier. So that'll do, if you can upgrade it to level 1, you get an increase. It's like 1.25% damage, or 1.25 times damage. If you upgrade it to the second level, you do an extra, I think it's 1.5 times damage. So it is worth, you know, finding those different mascara products around the place, because when you get them, you're gonna put yourself in a really good spot.
Yes, absolutely. And as you can see, we got Team Nurse of Death. Already got the high ground. I think are seeing the Reaper Sniper into effect. Oh, there's 2 of them.
The matching skins.
The
Can we appreciate the
goated-
matching outfits?
Absolutely. The go-to weapons we have. That's
Battle now.
Lydia lose full shield and absolutely in tough health.
Comes
will
back
win her
against
team match
Smexy
against Smexy Babe.
Sorry for jumping in there. Comes back against Smexy Babe.
No, absolutely.
Now needing to heal back. But this is the thing, right? You mentioned that the chests are not going to respawn here. So, like, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't go and get yourself more shields. Like, you're using these quite early on, and with 18 players left in the game, 10 duos technically still active. Are you using your util a little too early, or are you holding off until just the right moment? Because obviously the longer you can hold on to it, the better it's going to put you in the late game.
I think in terms of regular gameplay, as you can see, Alithia just missed the, I think it was the damage multiplier weaponry. Claire is absolutely taking pot shots across the map.
And Alithia is down.
Oh man, this game's rough. But as we were saying before, you can kind of see the divide happening right now between players on the low ground and the high ground. As you were saying, you know, when to use your util. I feel like in a map like this, where it's not a wide point of interest, you kind of get what you get. So you got to use it because you got to stay in the game.
9 duos remaining, including Carvy's duo representing New Zealand quite proudly. Hello, Carvy. Hello to our New Zealand friends. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, and you got Zero, obviously, with 2 eliminations in the pack, so they're closing in that placement treatment, and they're going to, at this point, grab an extra 2 points, and this is what we were kind of speaking to about before, where it's like, it isn't enough, in my opinion, to have just a good placement. You got to have elims on the board, so...
No, you got to play aggressively, otherwise you're going to end up behind the players who are playing aggressively. It's what we're seeing with those long shots from earlier. We're chasing Carvy around. I'm getting dizzy watching Carvy go up. There we go. All right, good hiding spot, but keeping an eye, obviously, on the real high ground there. It's difficult to know where to look, though, given it's the first time on the map. Oh, can you get up on the crane? Genuine
Hopefully.
question. Can you get up on the crane? I'm assuming that you can.
I mean, we're all figuring it out now. But as you can see, we've got, while we're watching Carvy, kind of just trying to get some intel, maybe hear some audio cues. You can see that, you know, she is trying to scope out and see if there's a secure place, try and, like, find players across the map to see. Oh, you can see the ping go out, so maybe there's someone there. You can see that they are shaping up to just kind of wait till the next storm, right?
Absolutely, but when you don't know specifically how that storm is going to come in across the map, you know, that raises a whole bunch of questions about how you play that. We are down to, we're almost half of the way through our eliminations. We switched to Jacques Bunny, who now goes way up there. We were talking about height earlier. That is how you do it. You get up nice and high. That's what New York is known for. And, wait, go back. Oh, no. I was going to say, like, hey, can we take another look at that? I realize I'm looking at the actual player cam. I'm not going to tell the player to turn around and look. I see a curvy wall. Can you see the big curvy road?
No.
When they turn around, there's like a big curvy road going up in the air, and I wonder if there are vehicles that you can get in that will, like, launch you up into the sky, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, it's
Can you
round
see
one.
it?
It's
Can you see
still-
it there at the top of the screen?
Oh yeah, no, that was those you can't ride up those.
No.
At least I don't think so. At least not in the last match.
Storm Circle coming in.
Yeah, and I think players are just kind of hunkering down, just hoping that if they can wait out this storm, that eventually a team is going to rotate and that they're going to be able to find something. So, you know, you obviously have, you know, players communicating, all right, what if we, go down here if the circle comes from this angle, or, you know, oh, what about here? I think at the end of the day, you're probably going to want to take advantage of the height anyways. So, and there's no fall damage, as you can see.
Oh my
Jacques
god,
Bonny.
I forgot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? But that is another advantage of being on the high ground, is if you can see where there is a loot pool that at this stage of the game had not been touched. I mean, it's a huge tactical advantage there.
Ooh, gonna pick up some of those gaming snacks you were talking about.
Thank you. Hello.
Yum. But yeah, you can see Oasis isn't doing too well in terms of shielding and health. Kind of hoping that maybe that's the whole play here. Is like we need to open these loot boxes because we need to find something to keep you alive. Because you know, Jacques Bunny, she's protected. She's got 1 kill, but Oasis is only a hair away from losing it all.
And I guess that then depends on how you go about playing this. You know, when you've got such little health, you want to play a little... Oh, good reveal of information there. Let's focus on that for a second. They're watching another fight play out. They're going to go third party them. Very clever strategy. As I was trying to say, you know, if you've got less health and less ability to re-heal yourself, it's going to mean you're not going to be able to play as confidently or as aggressively, is what I'm trying to say. We zoom out, we get a bit of a broader view. Alethea popping the Flowberry Fizz, which also, as we're talking about height, does give you that huge advantage.
But as you can see,
being able to jump around.
She just got some intel there because there is Panda jumping down eventually to try and finish her off because, you know, the damage of being on the low ground is that everyone's looking for you. They're looking for you like, you know, the rats in New York City. They want to exterminate you. So, you know, Alethea's got to rotate, and she will be rotating, hopefully, not into another opposing team on the high ground.
Alethea, of course, also, her partner Devalik has gone down. So Alethea on her own here, going to have to try and solo carry, sneak their way inside the Maybelline store. Good strategy. Very good strategy, especially if it means it hides you. But of course, the issue they're going to run into, you can see the storm coming in from the side. They're going to have to make an exit at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, again, like, what was that? Just a little slide mechanic. Panda O's is maybe, you know, thinking about her and her teammate, trying to find Alethea, knowing that, you know, we took a good amount of damage from her. Let's try and see if we can find her and finish her off, because there's only 15 players in the game.
Walking the red carpet there, always a good strategy because you get free stuff, as they just did, picking up... Was that the new, that was the new wings? Did I just see them pick up the new wings that you, like, launch yourself up in the air and then, like, dive bomb the ground? I forget what it's called. It's got a new name. Picking up as well, sorry, just before you jump into that, Chelsea, Panda's got picking up that, that additional boost of damage there, damage multiplier.
Yeah, absolutely. And Olivia's still causing headaches for Team Panda because she's just roaming around. And again, the more shooting you do, the more you reveal yourself. And you can see Panda, who's playing quite aggressively, will be downed. But in this instant, she has an incredible place to respawn her teammate.
Yeah, perfect hiding spot. Perfect away. You don't have too much of the... I mean, Jacques Bunny, we can see, is quite a distance away. Very good use of the... Is this the junior bubble shield? It's got a new name. It's like a little, it's a mini one. It's a smaller one than the one you might have been used to if you played the game a couple years ago, a couple chapters ago. They used to be like really, really big bubbles. These ones are really small. They might just fit maybe 2 or 3 people.
And looking at you got Tanner rotating on the low ground, getting pot shot. Her
I'm
teammate Ayla is down, and she ran into an enemy team. Oh, bad luck. You know, you're trying to rotate, you're trying to get out of the firing line, you're getting shot from the high end, you're getting shot from the low ground. Just, you know, better luck next round.
But so many of those shots were missing. I was like, wow, okay, flex. How are you doing here?
And this is what I was saying previously to the circles moving, is that the fact that, you know, you will be forced to rotate at one point and you will run into teammates.
Panda's got, do not shoot at the Chemist Warehouse logo, okay? They'll be unhappy with you. That'll be a meeting, you hear me? Panda's got playing really well around the edge of the storm as well. Of course, if you're new to Fortnite, you might not have picked this up, but if you're near the edge of the storm, it's very, very rare for someone to be behind you. Obviously, going to be taking damage out in the storm. So it can be a good way to at least know that no one's going to be in behind you. The storm's got you 20, if you like.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can see that Team Luminum is still alive, still in the match. You got both players, and, you know, Claire's only, you know, rocking 1, but they seem to be opting in for the strategy. It's like, okay, we don't want to risk ourselves too much, but as I saying that, they will bump into Team Panda, and they will be eliminated from the tournament.
GQ. Well, not eliminated from the tournament. Still have the 4 games to go, but from this match, certainly. 6 duos remaining, 10 players left on the map. The drama boost is real. The drama boost is very authentic. I think this is the first time as well today we've had the chance to look at its GQ here on the board. But it's good to see, you know, there at this late point of this is Team Gamer Queen, I should say, as well, that we're looking at. At this point of the map, if you've got, what is that, 150 health, plus 85. So you've got like 250 plus. Never do maths on broadcast, fam. If you got that much active health, you're in a very, very good position, especially when there's 6 duos left. Remember, when we're giving out points here, 6 points for first team, 4 points for second, 2 points for third. Getting that third placement is just an extra little boost.
Yeah, and during that time, we did see Nurse go down.
Unfortunate.
Absolutely, and we are closing in on our placements. You know, we got 5 groups left. The kill feed is raining. Luminum racking up 2 kills just then.
Taking out Zera.
You know, and we're getting into the nitty gritty. Everyone's starting to rotate to the low ground and running for dear life. You know, it's in these key opportunities.
Oh no, ambush, unfortunate. Jacques Bunny goes down.
Absolutely, and Gamer Queen is almost
Gonna
gamer
have to
gone.
move. Gonna have to move.
You know, we do have our
Good
3
rotation.
placements. We do have our 3rd placements in play, but it's all about who gets that first, who gets that second, who gets that third. And GQ is hanging on for dear life. Her teammate is down. She's on 25 health. She is trying to get out of there, trying to get that heal pack off, but she won't. Oh no,
At least with the new rules, right? You know that it doesn't have to wait for the full 10 seconds until you get the full heal, right? You've got a nice, decent amount of time where you'll heal up. So managing to bring most of that health back. Luminum under fire now.
Absolutely.
Small Fry taking shots and then running away behind the corner. The safest spot really to be. You know you're not going to be shot from out in the storm. You know there's no one coming in. Oh no, now they're in trouble. Okay, so you know now, if you can't see anyone, they have to be above you. You got to be able to climb up there, and you know you definitely do not have the high ground advantage.
And at some point, you know, you're going to have to leave the circle and rotate down, and you know, it's down to 2 teams. It's down to Gamer Queen, who is by herself. She's hanging on for dear life, and they will try to encroach
Here we
her.
go.
And oh,
Pushes
she
the
is
fight.
down, and we have our first winners of the first round. Congratulations.
That is Team Coco down under, taking the lead there. Coco and Kato teaming up there. They're taking out the first 6th place, the first victory royale. What did I say? 6th place, 6-point victory royale is what I'm trying to say.
At minimum,
Picked up the
6
first,
point, yeah.
Well, yeah, plus all the eliminations that they're racking up on top of that as well.
No, honestly, again, like I still think it's early days, and there's obviously a lot of changes to the map, and you're going to see players, you know, make mistakes because you're not playing the same game, and they're all finding it out for the first time. I think there was a lot of intel and like knowledge that they got from the map, and so I think we're going to see a little bit of changes here and there. But you know, first round, first win in the bag so
That's
far.
the thing. I think as well, Chelsea, when you're looking at the game like this, it's your first time on the map. It's your first time seeing how it works. You're looking at it. I would be. If I was down towards the bottom part of the leaderboard there, I wouldn't even be that phased. I wouldn't even be that worried because, you know, okay, I've learned a little bit about the map, learned a little bit about the way that it's going to roll out. I know what the power-ups that I'm looking for are. Maybe you have a favorite spot. Maybe you know, okay, I'm definitely not dropping there next time. That was a disaster. You've learned, and then you know that when you come back in game 2, you're going to come back with a better outlook on it.
Absolutely. I think there's a lot to take away from round 1. And again, we'll be able to talk to one of the players directly very soon. And kind of understand from a player perspective, at least, you know, what's going on in your head, because, you know, as much as we yap on the camera, you know, player comms are a different story.
I'm not playing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't have the inside knowledge. They do. We're going to hear from a few different players across the night as well who are going to be joining us while we dive into this replay right now, though. Small Fry, that early fight that we managed to track there panned out very, very well. Oh, such a clean hit.
And this is, yeah, again, like Coco Down Under's team, like, you know, taking names, you know, going through the highlights of the map. Mop Garden, you know, unfortunately, you know, replayed of death. But Alithia was someone who was just a slippery one, like, wasn't quite, you know, running around and, like, wasn't quite able to capture in the moment. You can see in that map.
Had like
directly.
a mega evasiveness on. It was wild.
Absolutely.
Look at that, the scale of this here. Look at the players that are there up on the... Okay, some good shots there. We're watching Tanner here. Unfortunate, just unfortunate. You hate to see them just wander into exactly the wrong spot. Now, we're just, we're talking about chatting with one of it. Yeah, slide in here. Now everyone knows what is happening. As we check out Claire's here, Nurse getting down there by Zera. Unfortunate.
I hate to see it.
Luminum, I think, is one to watch. Like, when you see what she managed to achieve across the game, I don't know what I was expecting, But I was really impressed with what I saw. I think, you know, if we're looking at consistency and the ability to play the game and to rack up some of those limbs over time, that was our final moment that we only got to see. All right. Hello, welcome in. You're watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar 2024, and we're joined by a very special guest, Chelsea.
Hello, welcome to the desk.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Do you want to talk to hundreds,
Tell
if
them, for
not
those who are
thousands?
not familiar with you, introduce yourself. How do people know you?
Hello, I'm Foss. I am mainly on TikTok and Twitch, and I do dabble in Fortnite and a couple other FPS games. But yeah.
So as a dabbler, how are you finding playing tonight with this map that you've never seen
Yeah.
before?
It's a really cool map. I'm gonna say that first off. It's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. It's very different from normal Fortnite though. So I think we're adjusting. We're calling that a warm-up round. Clearly we got eliminated pretty early. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Maybelline did a great job.
When you say it's a... I completely forgot what I was going to ask there, but basically it was asking about when you're looking at this map and you've learned at least a little bit about it, what are you able to... We're not saying it too loud because I know some of the others are listening. Block your... Do the la 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 if you're not teammate.
Yeah,
what did you take away from that game that you're going to be able to take into the next games?
I think it's definitely important to know where all the chests are for sure, because in that round, my duo Pei didn't even really have a weapon for a couple minutes, which is not ideal. But I think it's also a good strat to kind of like make sure you have a lot of cover. So we saw a lot of sniping in that. So yeah, obviously we have some very skilled Fortnite players on tonight.
Are you comfortable with the sniper rifle normally?
It depends on the day. Not gonna lie. But I reckon I could get some quick scoping in if I can get my hands on a sniper. It would be good. Yeah.
Now, what does it mean to you? You've seen this this Under the Avatar campaign. There's a pretty powerful video that comes with it. What does being here and being part of that campaign mean to you?
It means the world, honestly. As a woman online in gaming, like when I only started gaming like 3 years ago, just for reference. But I didn't realize how accepted and like not even just like tolerated, but accepted bullying and harassment is in the gaming industry. So being able to be here and actually be able to spread awareness for that. And
I'm going to cut you off. They've started the next game.
Oh.
You need to go.
Oh,
Go.
God,
Let me
I
give you
thought-
headphones. How dare they? Sneak it. They've already gone underway. That better not be you. No, they're moving. Okay, it's fine. Unbelievable. The cheek. The gall of these players. No, I actually kind of love it. It's kind of fun.
We're jumping into some hot action because Gamer Queen is, who obviously placed high in the previous mount. Her teammate is down, KK.
And down on like one little sliver of health as well. Was about to be just completely out.
Absolutely, we're almost.
Let's watch the heal come through. There we go. Phew. Bubble shield goes straight up.
We're almost available with the res, but as obviously this team is healing up and trying to get their shields back. Yeah, like again, a warm-up round nonetheless. So incredible that that these teams are getting some util out of it, and not taking it too seriously. Hopefully for the first match, but hopefully she got back to her computer.
I hope so. Who started? Oh my god, you're getting memed on by whoever presses the buttons behind the scenes here. That is a nice. Okay, good. Taking some health. Taking a health pack. Going to come in handy a little later on. The harpoon is there. I didn't see the harpoon in our notes about items going to be in the game.
No, there's definitely more games in the mix. Sorry, more util in the mix. But as you can see,
Face
Paladin
off.
Amber versus Belindog. Paladin Amber has been down, with Belindog only having a slither of health left. Still
Come on,
going
get
into that
the-
1-over-1, but that teammate chooses
Oh,
to
good.
disengage, and I think in this time she will choose to prioritize her teammate. However, she's still hanging around, so you gotta hurry up and get your teammate revived. It looks like they're both in the same situation, actually. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
In this case,
Coming
oh
back.
my God,
Whoa, that's
Mopgarden.
Mopgarden that goes down.
Mopgarden decided to take the risk, not revive her teammate, and come back and finish the job, knowing that they're in similar situations. But Belindog was just on it.
Taylor Morgan goes down on the feed as well. Oasis sliding in now, finding one of these really nice little hidey holes. I think that would be where I would be if I was playing the game. That'd be where I'd be looking for. I'd be looking for little spaces like that where you're not going to have kind of people from a wide angle looking at you. Really, you then only have to focus on tall buildings above you. Was that a... Never mind.
Oh my God!
Oh,
and
that's
Verticus runs to the
unfortunate.
right
That's exactly what I was just...
Verticus from across the map, absolutely taking some free pot shots here. Not revealing her location, but punishing those players for going to the high ground.
I mean, I was just saying it's really difficult to get an angle on that, and as soon as I say it, Verticus is there with the perfect angle. But again, you'd have to be on the other side of the map. It means that there's fewer chances for you to be targeted. We are looking now as Verticus teamed up with Nolopia as well, Team Nolopia. We've got 11 teams left active, 21 players still in. We're looking up at the, what is that on top of the toy shop? Verticus, give us another look at that. That is terrifying. I don't even know how to describe that.
You got some beautiful Maybelline advertisements.
That's a power up. You see that? Grab. Yeah. Don't shoot it.
Don't
just
shoot
pick
it.
it up.
Yep.
You
You
just
got
pick
it.
it up.
Interact with it.
Yep. Interact. It's glowing. There we
like,
go. Thank heavens. Okay, so that is the white one. That is the Falsy Surreal. That is a speed multiplier, which means as they move through the game now, for picking up the first level of that, they get to move on 1.25 times speed. Pretty decent advantage as you're trying to get around the map, especially Devilique is moving very quickly. I'm assuming that is what the power-up looks like.
That's a level 2 power up if I ever saw one, but you gotta move quickly when you got Alithia. Her teammate is down and out for the count, and Devilique is just kind of staying in this game by rotating to the high ground and hopefully just laying low a little bit.
Oasis and Jacques both on full health and full shields. Oasis actually picking up one of the power-ups earlier on 150 health plus the 100 shield as well. That's the advantage of it, right? You want to make sure that you grab those. Because it does, you know, when you normally play Fortnite and you've got, you got like 100 health, 100 shield, you kind of get used to how that feels. You're a little bit tankier here once you get one of those. You feel a little bit stronger, a little bit more invincible. It is definitely worth investigating. We're watching Zero here, who's teamed up with Carvey. This is the New Zealand contingent here today. The speed of that. Look at this speed.
It makes a difference. And honestly, like, you know, you think, oh, if I'm going to find a Maybelline upgrade, it might be in the Maybelline store, but they might have all been gone, to be honest. Because one of the things that Foes was talking about was, you know, these things don't respawn, so once they're gone, they're gone. Hopefully memorizing that and then bringing it to the second round or the third round is hopefully the strategy here as we can continue to see Oasis is, you know, still camping the high ground. We are down to 10 teams left. You know, it's starting to get nitty-gritty, but it seems like most of these teams are pretty full shield, pretty full health.
A really clever spot to be hiding up behind the Chemist Warehouse sign, right? Like, people are only going to be looking at that logo. They can't see you moving around behind it. It's a very, very good spot to hide.
If only the sign was flipped the other way so we could see it was a Chemist Warehouse.
We could tell from the yellow. We could tell from the color yellow. It's
branding,
the power of
baby.
branding. We flip now to Coco down under, teamed up with Small Fry here. And we're still exploring, looking for loot, I think, from the look of this
Rocking
here.
that power back bling.
Is that Kyra?
Oh, there you go. There's that Chemist Warehouse
See,
sign
thank
we're
you.
talking about. Stop paying too much, guys. You're paying too much. Stop
Shout out
it.
to San and Bumper, our observers, for setting that up. Appreciate that.
Oh, no, and you can see off camera that Paladin Amber is down again, and hopefully Belindog able to kind of, you know, keep low while Paladin Amber, oh no, she's out.
Okay,
she's
I really like.
completely eliminated.
I really liked Belindog's strategy there, and not instantly going in for the heal, but going, okay, I know if you're down, I know where therefore the opponent is, so I'm going to make sure I stay back and potentially even target them so I know I've got a free shot at them where they're not expecting me.
It's the gamble, you know, in this case it didn't really tend to pay off because they were able to push and take advantage of the fact that, you know, there was only one player alive, and you know they're going to be nearby, so in that case they just took the risk and were like, okay, let's both push at the same time, overwhelm her, and then, you know, pick up that sweet, sweet loot. Carvey with the 3 kills. Oh my god, but Zero with 6.
Let me just focus in here and do a little bit of a reset. We've still got 16 out of 30 players who are active, 9 duos left in it of 15, which means there are at least a couple who are getting around with one player down, with one player active. Makes it very, very hard to come back. You've got to be like a hard carry if you're going to make that happen. We're watching Carvey here, who has some nice high grounds, teamed up with Zero there, scoping around. I think that's sharing some ammo, important. I think that's a really good hiding spot. I mean, you know that you've got the storm behind you. You know that everyone's going to be wowed by the giant mascara brushes that are around the place. You've got some nice branding there to cover you up. I think that's a pretty decent hiding place.
Yeah, it seems like players are opting to get the higher ground for that early mid game, catch out any rotating players, and then in the in the later parts of the map, in the match, just, you know, go ham and take control of the lower ground, because there's only limited resources for rotation in high ground. You know, Carvey and obviously her teammate Zira are kind of getting a little bored and just scoping out the lower floors as well. But, you know, you want to be close by to...
Hold on. Nice shockwave grenade across the map. I don't think they went the same direction. I think they've been split up a little bit there.
You know, and they're like probably panicking. Where are you? Where are you? Come find me.
They'll figure it out. The glowing. Clever. See, I feel like if you're going to be at this point of the game, you've got two options. Either A, hide, or make sure that you're moving around the edge of the storm there so that you can find different things that are going to benefit you. And make sure that you heal up before the storm comes in. Perfect. Perfect timing.
Just in the nick of time.
It's actually stunning timing. Diving down. Every time they jump, Chelsea, every single time they jump, I'm like, oh no, they're going to lose all their health. They're going to be downed. No. There's no fall damage in this mode, which is absolutely my best friend. We're going sky high now with Carvey.
Yeah, absolutely. And there again, this is also a team E-Girl Zira. You know, with the 6 elims, obviously hard. I mean, both players are actually, you know, providing some kind of, you know, util. Oh, the crash pad will come out though. They're trying to get as high as possible as we just see Ela Watkins, the only remaining member of her team, just.
Hannah also goes down. Oasis on Fortnite is down by Carvey. Just as we cut away from Carvey, an elimination comes through. Perfect.
That's the spectator curse right there, but Carvey will opt in to play aggressively and push up on the player that she has found, hopefully sneaking around, getting those audio cues, trying to see if she can hear a run, but it seems like both of them are waiting to engage both teams together.
13 players and 7 duos remaining. Carvey has spotted out. Oh!
The trigger discipline.
Now, I wish I knew who that team was. I wish I could see who it was. But I think that's actually a really good way of playing it though, right? Like, yes, take the pot shot, but because that kind of reveals your location, make yourself scarce. Get away from there, make sure that you're not following up with another shot.
Absolutely, and while we're taking some time where the match is kind of slowed down, obviously we're waiting out for the next circle. We've only got 7 teams remaining, 13 out of 30 players still in it, still waiting to get those first 3 coveted spots of points.
Well, here's the thing, right? We're looking at Carvey's team, who currently have 9 elims. That's 9 points, which means that they would be ahead on the leaderboard of whoever won the last match. So in terms of playing to the tournament, I think it's a better way to be. Let's zoom in now on Pepega, teaming up with Foss, the team Foss. Battle going on, unfortunate, but in the process, knocks down Nolopia. Oh no, the
Dead from
perfect
across the map.
snipe angle. Are you joking? Perfect snipe angle, really picking the perfect moment there. Definitely currently on 0 elims, but that could have been the first. And I respect the strategy, you know, it's a clever way to play it. Nolopia now coming in, get in here, hide out of the way of everyone, get the heal off. There we go. Okay.
The flow berries are fizzing, but she's remembered that you gotta revive your teammate, who's like slowly crawling to her and being like, no, help me, please.
Flowberry Fizz, genuinely one of the funnest weapons, funnest items in the game. Also, just one of the funnest things to say in the game. We're now with Verticus, who is launching. So yes, pick up the... Oh my god, the power-up is right there. Pick up the yellow power-up. Pick up the Colossal. It's a damage multiplier.
Yeah, but...
It will only help you, but it's just sitting right in front of you. Just pick it up.
Zero from across the map were able to actually find their little sneaky, clever hiding spot, which I have seen a few players use at this point. But again, just unfortunate that Zero was able to spot them from across the map. The pings are going out. There is a player rotating on the low ground, and unfortunately, Zero can spot them behind the hedge.
Well, I mean, that is the disadvantage of using the Flowberry Fizz, is that it does very much alert everybody to your presence. Then the noise, that kind of glowy noise, total giveaway. We're watching Jacques now. Nolopia getting chased down. Verticus has been downed as well. 10 players, 8 players remaining. 5 duos, Nolopia and Oasis officially now out.
Jacques Bunny still with a good amount of health left, opting to rotate to the high ground and just keep it chill, you know. There's still a few duos left in this match. We unfortunately aren't able to see that right now. Only 5 left, so you know, I think she's just gonna hopefully play it chill. 8 players left, you know. So you know, the difference between 5 and 3.
I know what you're saying.
You just gotta wait it out.
You know that there are some solo players who are in there hard carrying. There are at least a couple duos. There's a yellow team who's ages away there from the
Someone
action.
from the railway almost spotted her out. I don't think they actually quite figured out she was there, but you know that would have been like heart stopping for a second.
Great rotation from Coco down under as well. They're absolutely perfectly placed a shockwave grenade to launch herself up onto like the second or third floor there. Ricocheting around, not taking the... Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, of course, I want to get on that because I want to get on the big fan that launches me in the air because I'm not going to take fall damage. There is no fall damage. Just do what you want. Hiding inside the truck now, very good spot. And you know that if someone is in a position like Harvey, they can't see you inside the truck. Could be a good spot to wait out the rest of this storm.
Absolutely, but I don't know if you can tell, but
Harvey in
unfortunately
trouble.
getting into a team fight. Crash Pad will go out, and she tries to engage with her shields almost taken down. Carby almost down with, Carby almost went down with the 20 health. Still trying to rotate out, but will get picked out by another player. Zira is the only one left in her teammate, in her team alive. She does have some few shield pots, but will it, you know, secure her third place?
4 duos remaining, which means someone is going to miss out ever so close. They're going to miss out on those bonus placement points. Actually, you don't see, I feel, enough of this strategy of just throw the crash pad at someone and just get them out of the way. It's not necessarily shooting them, but it just means just get them away from me. Underrated strategy, especially when you're playing this high in the air. Like, you know that if they're getting chucked off of the side of the building, there's very little, it's very difficult to come back from that. Very difficult. Okay, this is Coco and Small Fry sitting together.
This is the same spot it looks like they were at last time. Just
I think so.
They know at some point that the remaining players are going to have to rotate down, and as you can see,
there
they are
do.
waiting for them. Absolutely will eliminate Dev.
Devilique goes down. 3 squads remaining. 5 players remaining. Tricky spot to be in though now. You got to get vertical, and that is not the way to do it. Coco out. Gamer Queen goes down. Small Fry's out. It is game over. Zira takes the win.
Zira, my lord.
Mad respects.
Ending on, I think, 8 elims. It was only her left. She had the crash pads to surround her, to kind of give her that space, and she just knew she was biding her time, waiting to engage with a team fight and kind of third party the last remaining players.
I actually love it as well. When you know that the circle is so small that it's like zooming right in, of course, using some kind of item where you can throw someone out into the storm, just let the storm do the damage. You don't have to deal with it. I think it's a really great strategy. And if you're in, you know, a very kind of panicked last minute thing where you don't know specifically where you're aiming, you're under pressure, everybody's watching, everybody's looking on and hoping that you're going to do something big, of course, chuck it out there. I really like that strategy. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of specifically when people get a little bit goofy with this game, when they do things that was perhaps not intended to do. I'm a big fan of that. So we're going to take a look at the leaderboard a little later on. We've got some replays to come right now. Here's Gamer Queen. This early spot.
No,
really nice headshot.
You see Paladin Amber, who's in venue right now, who does not want her face cam shown, trying to use her shotgun to try and get that long range damage off, but you know, doesn't quite pay off. And you know, Blindog absolutely trying to finish off some of the teammates. Oh, this was the match that we did see,
yes,
where Blindog was trying to res her teammate, and at this time, you know, was able to also get an elim in the process.
I really love this play here, and I'm glad that we're getting to look back at it. So we've got Belindog here, backing up. Obviously, it didn't pan out in the end, you know, but seeing and knowing where the opposition was coming from, I think it's a great play. We're looking now, Ilsa Watkins, unfortunately getting taken down.
Our reigning champs.
Oh,
well,
true, of course.
Zira taking in not 0 kills, more like multiple
That's
kills.
an angle. Oh, that last shot there, I just realized there is like the slightest angle behind the Chemist Warehouse ad, behind that big billboard that I hadn't seen. I hadn't seen that there was an angle on it. So as much as everyone thought that was the perfect hiding place,
and Pepega,
maybe in future games it's not.
Pepega early on was like, there's only me left. I don't think I'm going to make it this round. I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory, try to take on 2 players at the same time. Obviously, it didn't really work out in her favor. But again, like, it's kind of that call you have to make when you realize, like, all right, I think maybe I should just wrap this up, try and get a couple of kills on my belt.
Hey, wounds heal. Games get players respawn. It's fine. Just take the risk. You are watching Maybelline Under the Avatar 2024 live from Fortress Melbourne. We are joined by one of the stars of that game, Luminum. Hello, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Good to have you with us. How are you finding the map? Let's get you to slide this up just a little bit. There we go.
It's like really cool to see the buildings and like.
Do you know what it is? It's this cable. It's like wrapped around it and pulling it down. There you go. I got you.
But like seeing like all the buildings and all that, it's just like really cool. And like I love like they made it more different from like last year's Maybelline map. Yeah.
They've made this map specifically for you. That's got to feel special.
Yeah.
How are you finding? Like we're watching quite a lot of your gameplay there, and you seem to have found a few really nice spots to set yourself up on the map.
So our strategy was like probably just hiding for it at the beginning, but after seeing that last game, like that team had so many kills and was getting so many points. So I think we might be changing our strategy a little bit to like go aggressive and get some kills as well, because you know you only get so many points for like going first place. So we want to get like those points by killing.
Absolutely. Now
And that's what we were saying earlier on the match is like, you know, it's great, well and good to get placements, but the real key to Cider here is the elimination points. And it's great to know that you guys are prioritizing that. Now, we don't have you on the desk for too long, but I'd love to know one of the big partners of this event, Reach Out. You know, they've been doing incredible things, obviously, with this tournament and with the Maybelline brand, but do you kind of wish that you found out about Reach Out maybe in your earlier days of gaming, or you know, are you glad you just found them now and that, you know, maybe for future generations of gaming there is someone like there thinking of them?
I actually knew of Reach Out for a while now, so I know it's like a great resource for people, and I do recommend it to like even my viewers as well. So I'm pretty happy with it. Like, yeah.
how do you deal with toxicity in game? I know you play Fortnite. I know you play League of Legends. I know you play games where there can be some, you know, quite negative talk there. How do you deal with that kind of negativity? Like, what's your go-to play?
Honestly, I think surrounding yourself with people that are very supportive is the best thing, like friends and family. You kind of have to just shut out the haters or shut out the negativity. There's really not much else you can do, I feel. So yeah, just surrounding yourself with positive people is the go.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it. All the best of luck for the
Thank
rest of the
you.
tournament. You are watching the Maybelline Under the Avatar 2024 live from Fortress Melbourne. We'll be back with more in just a tick. Don't go anywhere.
Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. I don't understand half the stuff you're saying. We took a hit, and I don't know if we were saving. You don't see what I see. Trying to make up with apologies, yeah. It's hard to tell the truth, but I just don't know if I'm even still in love with you. Are we falling deep, or are we just pretending? Would you set me free if the world was ending? Yeah. Are we meant to be, or are we just pretending? Would you stay with me if the world was ending? Yeah. It's getting late, and I just wanna fade away, carrying this weight that will.
Jumping straight into game number 3, Maybelline Under the Avatar 2024. Chelsea, when we're 2 games of 5 in, how much do you reckon you'd be looking at really making sure this match counts? Oh, as I say that, Coco immediately getting elimination. How do you help me here? What am I trying to say? What's the because you've played tournaments before, right? How do you travel into this kind of on an emotional level, on a mental level? What kind of attitude are you carrying into it?
I think a lot of these players are here to have fun, and a lot of them are playing from the comfort of their home, and some of them are having just, it sounds like, fun with their teammates. As we start round 3, where things are kind of starting to get a little bit more serious, and we're going to see a little bit more, I guess, better game sense of knowledge. Obviously they're playing more. Coco has 3 kills. Hello, we've just started the match.
Well, also it says Small Fry has 13, so I think that's showing across the entire tournament.
Oh, so it's cumulative.
I think it's cumulative.
Small Fry racking up those 13 points for her team.
I mean, you gotta love a player who's gonna make those big plays. Someone who's gonna be on it really, really quickly. Someone who can certainly snipe on people from a distance. It's helpful. Obviously being in a position where you're gonna be away from the other players, people can't spot you, and just hitting them from ages away, where it's good.
You can see that Claire's just got the revive off camera and also got a kill. Good job, Claire. We can see in the kill feed, there's a lot of narrative shaping. One of the Maybelline power-ups being used just then.
It's the Sky High, so that'll upgrade the health.
Oh, and that's so important because health matters in this game as well. Like, when you're down to no shields and barely any health, you want that maximum resource as much as possible.
Can you see that glowing orb there in front of them? That looks from a distance like some kind of key card?
Yeah, we haven't seen anyone identify the vault just yet, but Alithia will knock down one of your opposing enemies. Jock Bunny trying to engage in the team fight. Her teammate will get down a player, and they will eliminate.
That's Team Gamer Queen.
Yeah, Gamer Queen. Yeah, Gamer Queen, just got downed.
Gamer Queen had a really big game last time. I wouldn't bother too much about it, I wouldn't be too upset. You can just mentally reset, come into game 4. You got a whole lot of time as well to watch the other players without the pressure of, oh my gosh, am I gonna be down? How am I gonna win this? You got a lot of time to sit back and learn in a low pressure environment. That is a very nice piece of loot to find there. We've got some chug splashes. We've got a nice gold.
Legendary item. That's something you always want to have in your util as well.
It's the Frenzy Auto.
Yeah.
That's my go-to, Chelsea.
You were saying it's automatic shotgun, which is always beginner friendly.
Oh, thank you.
Really can help you out. It can really help you out in some sticky situations as opposed to something that's, reload after every shot, where it's, you don't have to be as accurate.
We're with Alethea now, who is re-shielding.
They are getting their glam on in the Maybelline makeup store. Snatching themselves for the win. It's quite empty down there. They have the whole shop to themselves.
I'm totally lost by the attention to detail. Like, everything in there looks beautiful. It's beautifully designed. Well done, map designers. Very impressive.
The ultra
there's a power up just over there. That is the Wyatt power up. That is that's the Falsey Surreal. As I can get closer and I can see it. There you go. That's a speed multiplier. You see the immediate difference in speed there.
Absolutely, and what we've been seeing so differently is, as we just say that,
Fight on.
Skiato is trying to take a 2v1. And they will.
And manages to clutch it out. Siren and Quali going down. Oh, Siren Carls. That's Carly from the actual Under the Avatar Kalia?
Siren Call is in menu today.
Kalia, yeah, Siren Carls. Yeah. That's in from the actual Under the Avatar video that you've been watching in the breaks.
Who you been seeing?
Paladin Amber.
Paladin Amber
Lining
knows
this up.
someone's there.
The patience.
She's starting to get a little
my
bored
gosh,
though.
You can see. Yep.
She's nodding. She's like, yes, they're there. I know.
You could see just the tiny little bit of an arm, the tiny little bit of a leg. They're watching on at the same time. They both know about each other. They know that there's behind that. Go, take the shot.
Blindog being very trigger disciplined right now. Not trying to give too much away, but it seems like both teams know that there is someone waiting for them to step into the wrong angle so they can get punished.
Very cagey moments.
Oh.
Switch away to Panda's God.
Nurse of Death, my favorites. My picks to win.
Who is actually looking the opposite direction. One player is keeping an eye on Paladin Amber. The other one watching watching their 20, watching the other side.
Oh, Paladin, get out
Paladin
of there. You
down
got 14 health.
I mean, I'd be stressing if I was on 14 health.
It's all right.
Good
Well,
spot to hide.
they've got this little hidey cozy area. They're able to, get some health, some shield, but, I think, in my opinion, they got to start rotating out of there because it's starting to get a little heavy. They've let too much get away.
Immediately takes 25 shield damage upon
These-
exiting.
These two teams are absolutely just wanting to get each other, not giving anyone an inch.
I love how cagey this is. This is really great to watch. Zero now on Team Carvey from a distance. Now, meanwhile, it's another snipe. We're back to the sniper. Panda's got like a nice gap in between the giant novelty mascara and the wooden box. But you can see that little light on the sniper rifle on the other side, which means you know for a fact they're aiming at you, deciding, no, let's take the easy shot there.
They will see that there is other enemies on the low ground to their right. Panda trying to get some pot shots on the board, and they're scurrying around like little ants because they're trying to get away because they know where it's coming from, and they're just going to hide. But is Panda revealed too much in the process of this?
Well, I would be worried about what is happening on the other side of the city where you know someone's been aiming at you or at least trying to track you for a while now. I'd be worried about giving away too much of my position. The noise does carry.
You got Nurse keeping a keen eye.
Paladin
This is tense.
Let's go Amber.
Let's go Amber. Well, let's go Panda, Let's start putting some bets on this.
We're watching now as Amber crouched down, true to real life size. The Amber fans know what I'm saying. I look forward to your tweets. We're watching it. Thank you for the splits there. Thank you for the dual cam.
Paladin Amber checking out the Maybelline too. She's like, wow, it's so tall.
Sponsors are a big fan of Amber's work there.
Sorry, we could stay on this all day. I don't care. This is great.
The tension.
Nurse TV is she's like, I'm not moving. I'm not moving left. I'm not moving behind this box. There's no way you can shoot through the boxes in this game. So they're just like, she's just chilling. I think she's baiting them actually.
So are you saying that Amber is the?
I think
Amber's the bait here.
I think Nurse is baiting that team.
Oh
and
no, the storm's coming, so they're gonna have to move.
Yeah, and at this point, they're trying to punish them for rotating as we rotate, onto
We
Claire's
switch out.
POV.
Luminum is down. Claire's skating along the grind rail.
That's excellent rotation. Excellent rotation.
I actually love, sneaking out into the storm just a little bit, just to come back out. The consistency there as we watch Amber downed, crawling to safety.
It's funny because she was falling and then meanwhile getting damaged.
And that'll do it. That's Team Amber out of this game. Mop Garden sniping from a distance. I don't think... No, they had no idea that Mop Garden was there at all.
Moff Garden's actually opting to chase this other player down, with her teammate being down. It's not ideal, but, she's playing a little bit aggressively just then.
So you know how, as the storm moves in, we've seen it move into the same spot both matches.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know that it moves to different positions?
I don't know if it does.
In which case, would you not be setting yourself up to the bit that you know it's going to be so that you don't have to rotate?
Those are the questions you have to ask yourself as a player who's probably way more keenly aware of this stuff than I am. Because we have seen Coco down under in a few of the same similar spots and managed to get into some pretty high placements. So maybe it is the same circles. If that's the case, it's just a memory game.
We're watching Oasis and Jacques here from Team Jacques. Go on the drama boost. We're back to a fight now going down. Sciato goes down.
Eliminated Pepega.
Taylor Morgan has come through there with that. Absolutely saving the day. Racking up a bit of loot and then making sure that we can get the heal off. There we go.
Isn't that the most Fortnite thing you've ever seen, where your teammate's down, you're waiting for them to revive you, and they're just looting around you? It's such a epic Fortnite moment.
It feels like I'm being trolled by my teammate. The worst. It's the worst feeling. We zoom in now on Team Nurse. Panda's got spotting someone behind them inside the store. Carvey goes down from Jacques.
There was someone inside that store. So yeah, obviously the circles are getting close. People are starting to share POVs. Carvey is trying to find a safe place for her teammate to revive her. Where are you, Zero? You're on barely any health.
Yes, in a bad way, in a really risky position. Alethea in a much better position and running along the storm. Again, I love that strategy. But you got to be really careful. I know you've got a great angle there, but potentially over behind Devilique, there's someone coming in behind.
Her teammate Dev was not in a good spot, and Alethea, although she could have third-party that team, opted not to. And I think she's trying to find some loot for her teammate to try and give her some health, because Dev is, not in a good way. Oh, and, but I take that back. She decided that, yes, I am going to try and get that that third-party kill, but oh no, I've put too much attention to myself.
And it's also like it would have been the perfect shot, but you were shooting at a rail and you didn't get the sights over the top of the rail. Just unfortunate.
Dev's on 1 health. No
Come
big
on,
deal.
Dev. I believe. 1 HP in a dream. Let's do this, Dev.
Not stressed out at all. They seem to be like, okay, let's just hide. Oh, give you some ammo.
I like to think that was an exchange. You have some ammo, and I'll give you a health kit. Maybe you can heal back up.
I like to think that Alethea just has like bandages on her, and she's just like, nah, you can work for it. You can find it. I need those bandages. I'm the one that's carrying my team right now.
I mean, that is also part of the strategy. You got to be looking at
every player for themselves.
That's exactly it. Well, also, but what is the best strategy? Like, if I'm playing, I know my teammate is carrying, okay? There is no situation in which I'm the best player in the duo, which means, of course, make me the bait. What am I going to do? I'm not going to carry. I'm going to send you out. I'm going to send me out there. I reveal the location. They all shoot at me, and then you come in and card carry.
Coco Down Under has been spotted out and has chose to rotate, trying to find a safe space because they know that this low ground is being contested right now. Trying to probably hear out those audio cues.
Taking the speed multiplier there. Obviously a great decision earlier in the game.
Oh, and Mop Garden unfortunately goes down with her teammate Toodles.
Yeah,
what a fun word to say, Toodles.
It's another Elium for Small Fry as well, who has been with Team Coco Down Under right in the action all day. All day. The storm coming in now. Jacques going to have to make a move. Peeking out around the side.
They seem to be hugging this circle. A little too uncomfortably close for my opinion. Like,
At least you know that the storm is not going to suddenly accelerate. Zira on the high ground.
Without her teammate Carvey as well. With the crash pad in hand, hopefully using to rotate.
Do it. I dare you. I mean, not that you need it because... Oh, nice. Okay, I thought you were just going to give yourself extra height, but no, it was just give yourself some extra rotation, some extra movement.
Epic gamer moment. Jacques, Bunny, and Oasis trying to hide there in the little truck. They're keeping it very low-key. They're in it for the placement, and we're almost away with, 7 players left, 4 teams left. We are closing in on those final points.
As I see it, Jacques and Oasis together, if this is cumulative, have 5 Elims across the tournament so far. It's like, am I right? I think I'm looking at that correct.
3 plus 2 is
5, right? That's cumulative, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Which means playing for position, if you've got yourself into the top 3, that adds an extra 2 or 4 points a game. You're going to be right up there in the top 2 or 3 in terms of the tournament, which is, the prizing. That's where you want to be. That could be the difference between coming home with some extra cash in your pocket.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're about to see a team fight go down. The placements are going through. Panda, God, knocking out Coco Down Under. Her teammate is also down. She will be eliminated by Small Fry coming in with the 2 kills.
2 duos remaining. 3 players are active. This is it. This is for the win. Jacques.
Team Jacques, baby. Your winners for round 3. We're almost there. We're almost at the nitty gritty. We're almost at the end of it.
We're officially 60% of the way through. I'm loving the way that people have learned the map. They've worked out where the best kind of loot is. I don't think we've seen anyone break into... You said it, so I'm going to say it now because the vault. There is a vault in there, right? You said it during the game. You said it during the game, and so I'm not giving it away. There is a vault in there somewhere. I don't think we've seen anyone loot the vault. Can you actually, before we look at the replay, you mentioned there was a secret last year that no one found. Mm-hmm. Can you share what that is?
Oh, it was the Maybelline mascara tube in the Times Square. It had a little hidey hole. If you climbed into the mascara, you could just hang out in there.
And no one found that.
No one found it.
So there is potential, more secrets that you haven't yet seen that are still to come tonight.
And from what we've seen, these teams love to hide. They love to find little places to hide.
It's been a very cagey match. You know, the first two felt really frantic. That one felt a little more cagey, a little more pressure on them. They really want to play really well. They really want to make sure that they're placing well.
Absolutely, yeah, no. We are getting into the final areas, and we do have Jacques, Team Jacques, obviously one of the leaders for this match. But again, at the same time, we actually have an opportunity to talk to one of the players and get some information on the ground. Dev, welcome. Welcome to the desk.
There we go. Now we can hear you. Dev, how are you finding it out there? It's been fun watching you play.
It is intense, but it is a lot of fun. But those end zones are so, full on. They are full on.
How's the heart rate feeling when you're in that
Oh,
moment?
it's still going. It has not come back down yet. It has not come back down. But no, it has been a lot of fun though.
Slide in here just to make sure everybody can see you in just a sec. When we come back, we are watching some highlights here. This, I'm hoping we can get one of your highlights because we were watching you for a lot of that game.
Oh,
okay, I need
really?
you to know. Yeah.
I was
All
just
eyes
trying
were on
to
you.
survive. I had 1 HP for so long.
So what is the strategy like when you're coming into a tournament like this?
Yeah, honestly, we're just trying to work it out on the fly and just see what works for us. I think we're just trying to get good loot and then, get in a good position. Seems like the higher ground is the place to be.
The lobby hijinks.
Yeah.
This is what we're missing out, the content.
It's been good. It's been good.
Hey, welcome. Thanks for being here, Dev.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
What does that mean to be at a tournament like this? Obviously, under the avatar has a really important message behind it. What's that mean to you?
It is really awesome to see, it's a platform where we have so many amazing girls come together and just show their skills. Like, everyone is so talented. It's really awesome to be surrounded by such amazing women.
Yeah, and your teammate, Alithia, has been running amok. The amount of times I've seen her...
I can't keep up with her.
No, I barely...
me.
She's been, causing some mischief, and then just when you think she's not going to get away, she just scurries away, and I'm like, what is it like to play with, like, a team? Like, what are the comms flowing? Are you being like, where are you? Come find me.
A lot of it is that. A lot of it is just us trying to find each other, but we're having fun, so honestly, can't complain.
So you here to mostly have fun or try and get some cash out of this as well?
Hey, look, I will not complain if I go home with some cash today, but yeah, I'm just enjoying it.
I mean, it could happen, if you can
You
place
never
well
know.
towards the end of it, rack up a few more elims
There
on
are
the way
still
there.
a few games left, so never say never.
There is like 2 left. So you got to kind of make a move. You got to play really
Pressure,
aggressive from here on out.
feel the pressure.
I feel like this is bad because I'm the only one putting pressure on you.
I know. Do you
and
want
you're
to take
the
my
only,
place?
You're the
You go
only
in.
player I'm putting pressure on because you have to deal with me.
No,
have
I
high
need it. I need it.
expectations
No,
of
I
you.
need it. I will perform well under pressure, I hope.
I believe. I'm completely unbiased as a presenter, but I believe.
Thank you.
I completely
I'll
believe.
I'll take that.
Hey, how did you pick your partner? Let me ask that question.
Oh, Ali, we go way back. Yeah, no, honestly, I love Ali, so I'm super stoked to be playing with her.
When you're playing online, obviously anyone who you're playing with online out in the world could be anyone behind that avatar, right?
Yeah,
but
that
at
is
least,
true.
At least when you've got your teammate there who's someone who you know and who you've played with
Oh,
in the
yeah,
past.
exactly.
You've kind of got that relationship there on
We got each other's back. Like, we know, like, end of the day, it doesn't matter what happens, like, we love each other. So.
Does that kind of continue on game, in game, and then outside of the game as well?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's definitely like they're your friends. Like, on the game, outside of the game, like, yeah, for sure.
Dev, thanks so much for joining
Thank
us.
you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Best
guys.
of luck
Thank
in
you,
the
thank
remaining
you.
2 games.
Thank you.
You are watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar 2024. We are 3 games into a 5-game series, Chelsea. It's all getting towards the pointy end of it now.
Yeah, the points are going to start mattering and the placements are going to start mattering, less room for error. And, while we're taking some time to kind of reflect on this event and hearing some player perspective and also our perspective as well, you made a really good point earlier that this event has come together because of reach out, because of the strong message that we're portraying, which is, protecting not only your friends, but if you're hearing abuse online, to call it out. And let's just remember that Under the Avatars playing tonight is probably your daughter, your sister, your friend, just like Alithia and Dev. It's important to call out the behavior and support your friends where needed, because the more we do that, the more it becomes normalized, and we can have the happy future perfect image that we have of just gamers coming together and just gaming.
That's it. I think normalizing it is exactly the point. At the moment, maybe if you haven't done it before, maybe it can feel a little bit awkward or feel like it's ruining the vibe. It's not ruining the vibe, because if you're the person who's getting picked on and you hear someone else stand up for you, you're immediately, just like your heart just soars. It's like, oh, I'm being looked out for. Someone cares about me. It's an incredibly encouraging thing to experience if you're on the other side of it.
Yeah, and if you're not, you're feeling isolated, you might want to put down the controller or your keyboard and just kind of like take a step back. And, the long-term effects of, consistent harassment and abuse online could, affect your personal life as well. So, we're all here to just have some really good, classic, wholesome, fun gameplay. But it can always be like that, really. It doesn't have to just start and end here. It could happen in your games as well, in your lobbies, in your Fortnite lobbies.
Capture the energy here. Take it home with you. If you're watching at home, take it with you. Take it with you into your games, regardless of game.
I know that after this event, I think I'm going to call out some of the behaviors a little bit more. But I know, like, from personal experience, it's been hard to kind of just, like, stick up for other people, because if I hear someone else, being harassed online, you kind of don't want to be in the firing range of that.
No, exactly.
But, like, again, like, it takes numbers to kind of recognize that the behaviors that are being portrayed online are actually not the majority of what people think. It's actually such a vocal small minority.
And I think that's the thing as well, that, from being in those moments in the past where I've needed to call something out, you feel uncomfortable in the moment doing it. Oh, let's go to the leaderboard, and I'll come back to my point in a second. Okay, leading the charge is Team Coco Down Under. That's why I've been seeing so much of them on the screen. 52 points on the leaderboard. Team Carvey representing New Zealand in second place. Gamer Queen in third. Is this kind of what you expected, Chelsea?
I knew Coco Down Under was doing well. I knew Gamer Queen is someone who we've been watching a lot, and Team Nerf the Death are like returning competitors that have won the first one. But the actual point difference between 52 and 34, which is, Team Carvey, is actually, that's pretty big.
I think if you wanted to counter that, you'd make sure that you're targeting Team Coco Down Under right from the outset, which puts a huge target on their back in-game.
There's like so many opportunities you can to kind of close that gap between 15th to obviously, third, to try and get some prize pool money. If I was, me, and I was kind of one of those lower teens where I was like, oh, I'm here for fun. What if we made an alliance? What if we all try to take down...
Is that allowed? Is that in the rules? I don't know if
probably
alliances is in the rules. It's not Survivor. But I think, to your point, if you're looking at this game from the very start, if okay, we need to get a couple extra points to push us up into the top of the top of the leaderboard there, I'd be looking at players like Carvey, like Gamer Queen, like Coco, and kind of watching where they've been going, which, by the way, if you were eliminated really early in the game, you've had a lot of time to work out exactly where they go, exactly what their strategy is, exactly how they hide, exactly how they heal each other. You've got a lot more intel than the players like the others who are at the top of the leaderboard who don't get to see that.
Yeah, and you know what? We actually do have Tanner coming up in a later interview. Obviously, not being, being 15th on the board isn't like, incredibly something to be maybe happy about, but maybe actually it's not. We're going to get some intel from her and be able to ask her about her experience. I have a feeling she's going to come up here with smiles and be like, I'm just here to have a fun time.
Always good vibes around Tanner.
Yeah.
Always good vibes. You are watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar, coming to you live from Fortress Melbourne. We've got a whole loud crowd here who I believe are listening to us right now. Hello, crowd. They were nearly listening. Watch this. Ready? Hello, crowd. That's better. That's what we like to see. Now, we, as I say, if you're just joining us, we are 3 games into a 5-game series. We've just had a nice long look at the leaderboard. And we are hopefully, in just a tick, jumping into the very next game. The very next game will be very, very close.
Our second last game.
Second last game.
The day has flown by. The
really
evening has flown by.
First, it felt like it was taking a very long time. But since then, you're right. It really has flown.
Yeah, and I reckon, after we're on to 4th, we obviously have our 5th. it's just going to get nitty gritty. But you know, what's better than just filling time on air is trying to go to a break. So let's go to a break right now. Sorry. Oh, you can hear me.
You left a call for 7 a.m.
Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say woo. Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow. I like it, like it. I like it, like it, like it, like that. Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow, wow. Bad girls, bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow, 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 wow. Bad girls, bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say what? Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say yeah. I don't need a boyfriend. Nah, stop looking. I don't need a boyfriend. Nah, stop looking. Bad girls. Bad girls. Bad girls. Bad girls. I like it, like it. I like it, like it, like it, like that. Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say woo. Bad girls, bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow, 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 wow. Bad girls, bad. I don't need a boyfriend. Nah, stop looking. 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 Bad girls make 'em say woo. Bad girls make 'em say woo. Bad girls make 'em say wow. Bad girls make 'em say wow. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. 보기만 해도 넌 웃지. 소개부터 나 해보지. 하나는 넌 no no. 아무것도 모르면서 그래도 원해 more more. 전혀 신경 안 써 오히려. 연락해봐 we so nasty. 아무것도 필요 없이 모르면 저기 멀리서 so watch us right. 빠짐없이 보여줄게. 내가 어떤 나를 믿게. 모든 내 것처럼 갖고 놀래. 오늘 밤 분위기가 딱 좋아. 시간이 멈출 것만 같아. 게임은 started. 누가 술래야 물어보지 않아. 또 잘 알 거야. 다른 빠져들어서 느껴져 my tension. Do you really wanna? Do you really wanna? 빠져들어서 느껴져 my tension. 밤새 날이 살 때까지 너무 놀라지 my energy. 원해 날 원해 느낌대로 원해 신경 쓰지 말고 따라와 only 커져만 가는 내 volume 불러봐도 나는 so cool 바꾸려 하지만 난 나대로 살아 그래야 survivor. 오늘 밤 분위기가 딱 좋아 시간이 멈출 것만 같아 yeah, yeah. 게임은 start인데 누가 술래야 물어보지 않아 도대체 알 거야. 다른 누구도 날 대신할 수 없어 no. 모든 걸 뺏어 또 난 어둠 속에 빛나 맘속에서 불타올라 이 느낌 가득해 all night long. 혼자나도 독해 파고들어 cause I am your united. Do you really wanna? Do you really wanna? 빠져들어서 느껴져 my tension. Do you really wanna? Do you really wanna? 빠져들어서 느껴져 my tension. Something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Ay, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad. What? Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Ay, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad.
What? Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad. This is what you call a bad. What? 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 Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad. What? You can't stop me now. No, you can't. I won't go no more. No, you can't. You can't stop me now. No, you can't. I won't go no more. No, you can't stop me now. No, you can't. I won't go no more. No, you can't. You can't stop me now. No, you can't. I won't go no more. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now.
I've been thinking, 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 thinking about you. 아무리 고개를 흔들어도 난 네 생각만 하고 있을 뿐. 아무리 딴짓해봐도 난 너의 목소리만 들릴 뿐. 있으면 내 here with me. 가든 심장이면 please tell me. 빨리 고백해볼까? 눈 감고 말해볼까? 미치겠어 only you, 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 you. 이런 건 처음이야. 너무 설렘이 좀 나. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about you, boy. Yeah, yeah. All I think about is you, boy. All I think about is yeah. Yeah, yeah. All I think about is you, boy. All I think about is yeah. 내 맘 아는 사람 손들어 하얀 우리 눈엔 완벽한 lover. 내 맘 아는 사람 손들어 하얀 우리 눈엔 완벽한 lover. 다가가도 괜찮겠지? 다른 애들보다 내가 훨씬 단단하게 걸어가면 다들 속닥 속닥 My confidence is shooting through the roof. 아무리 고개를 흔들어도 난 네 생각만 하고 있을 뿐. 아무리 딴짓해봐도 난 너의 목소리만 들릴 뿐. 있으면 내 here with me. 가든 심장이면 please tell me. 빨리 고백해볼까? 눈 감고 말해볼까? 미치겠어 only you, 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 you. 이런 건 처음이야. 너무 설렘이 좀 나. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about you, boy. Yeah, yeah. All I think about is you, boy. All I think about yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All I think about is you, boy. All I think about yeah, yeah. 내 맘 아는 사람 손들어 하얀 우리 눈엔 완벽한 lover. 내 맘 아는 사람 손들어 하얀 우리 눈엔 완벽한 lover. Hey, boy, I can sleep at night. So 내가 한번 해봐 이리 와서. Hey, boy, I can sleep at night. So 내가 한번 해봐 이리 와서. I've been thinking, I've been thinking, I've been thinking, I've been thinking, thinking about you. I've been thinking, I've been thinking, I've been thinking, I've been thinking, thinking about you. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with the heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. goes down. This is where the beat goes Let's make this night unforgettable. Oh, oh. Making memories we won't recall. One more song is never enough. We ain't gonna stop when the sun comes up. Put the night on replay, 'cause we never wanna lose this rush. Oh no. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with the heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. This is where the beat goes down. This is where the beat goes This is where the beat goes.
On, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Two foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Two foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on, 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 on. Two foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Two foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya.
You are watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar 2024 live from Fortress Melbourne. We are diving straight into game 4 of 5. Chelsea, we're in a, there we go, we're finally in the game. I panicked for a second there, but we are in and we are moving and we are starting by focusing on Kavi, who has been an absolute superstar across the first 3 games, up in second place overall in the leaderboard and already racking up a very early elimination potentially there.
Carby, damn! Getting like one of the first elims off the board with
That's
their auto
filthy.
shotgun. Damn, girl. She's already got the power boost already. She's speeding and zipping across the map. I don't think she's here to play. I think she's taking names.
I think when you get to this early point of the game, right, if you can just grab a weapon and just get an easy elimination early on, it takes a little bit of the pressure off. You feel a little bit less tense. You're like, okay, we've got one under the belt. We can settle down. We can loot properly. We're not completely at our wits' end, if that makes sense.
No, absolutely. And we're into round 4. I'm very excited because, you know, round 4 means that we'll get a round 5 and that will be like the final. And then we'll eventually get to announce a winner.
That's how tournaments work, I hear.
Oh, okay. First tournament for me.
You've competed in them in the past.
I'm just
What do you
kidding.
mean? Play this with me. All right. So we are currently already at this point 14 of 15 squads still remaining, 25 of 30 players active, which means there have been 5 elims so far. We're focusing in on Small Fry at the moment from Team Coco Down Under, who are on the leaderboard in first place at the moment, making some really good strategic moves early on, hiding, but also they've now by this point worked out where all the loot is. So they're getting in early, and then I guess you just kind of find a good hiding spot.
Yeah, Coco and Small Fry don't seem to be intimidated at all about just going where they want to go. Just obviously them being so in front of the board for the leader. Sorry, in front for the leaderboard. I think they've got room to make errors, but you know, we are picking up one of these Sky.
Yeah,
no, the Falsy Surreal.
That's the Falsy Surreal. That's the white one. That's the speed
boost.
upgrade.
This seems to be a popular one on camera, but you know, we're kind of just taking a lull here at the moment. Gamer Queen, who is, you know, up there on the leaderboard, repping a nice back bling, you know, not opting to choosing to match with her partner. But we've got like a cute little shark skin right there, and I think, you know, while we're taking some time, it's important to understand, like, you know, while we are looking at these cute little avatars, under the shark skin is someone like your daughter, your sister, your partner, or your friend. You know, your bestie, under the laser beam skin, under the Lufu skin.
Let's zoom in now on Luminum, who we spoke to earlier, and is currently doing a really good job of healing up the teammate and getting the heck out of there. That is already that's Panda's God down and Carvy's down. 2 of the players, or one of the teams in fact, who are right up there at the top in second place. So that now opens things up for the rest of this match. For the rest, oh, that was filthy. For the rest of the match, it means some players who maybe have been tormented by that team over the last 3 matches now have a chance to shine that they didn't have, you know, 5-10 minutes ago.
I don't know what's going on with Toodles right now. She seems to be experiencing some
Love to see more of
glitches right there. But I don't know if you've been noticing the absolute kill feed. Did Giraffe Lover just die to the storm? Just on that side note.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I saw that.
I wish I saw that on camera, but. This match has already been moving so fast. We're already down to 13 teams, 21 players left. The kill feed was raining at one point. Wait, okay.
Skiato hanging out in the toy shop, hiding, peeking, not having any luck there.
They're role-playing like store because you can see like her teammate Taylor is behind the desk.
Nice.
Hi, welcome to Toys R Us. Oh, you're buying a gift for your son's birthday. She's back behind the counter.
This is the Fortnite roleplay. This is the Fortnite roleplay you've been dreaming of. You've been waiting for.
Oh, you're just browsing. Okay, if you need me, I'll be behind the counter.
Can't believe this turned into an RP stream so quickly. Skiato is looking for an angle here and could see some gunshots going across the buildings there. So you know that gives you a little bit, marks it. Very clever. Very, very clever.
Yeah, it just
What's
seems
the
like they're
strategy
chilling.
now? Meanwhile, here is, we think, who's taken that shot. That is Zira on the other side of Team Carvey. So Carvey's team not completely out at this point. Oh, Zira's, I was about to say Zira is going to have to do the heavy lifting. She's doing it. No question
You think you
there.
can hide there? Think again, buddy.
Slipped and fell, but of course fall damage, if you're just joining us, is off in this specific mode. So you don't have to worry about fall damage. Claire's hanging out inside the bubble. Nice rotate. Nice shockwave grenade up on the tree. Innovative. Grabs a health pack. On 79 active health, 0 shields. So this will at least bring her up to 150. She's got that additional health boost, the Sky High boost already. Which means when that heal comes through, up to 150 health.
Absolutely. Look at that. She's just got to find those shield. She is actually, I have noticed her gameplay a lot throughout this tournament. She's really good at rotating. She's just like, she's not afraid to just like engage and just know that she can disengage at any point. It doesn't seem like, at least this early on in the game, anyone's like looking to kind of engage with her. Oh my god. I did not know that there was a sock monkey duo.
Oh my goodness. This is Tanner. This is Tanner's team.
Look,
Tanner,
hold on.
Elsa.
Hold on.
Teaming up together.
Team Tanner.
Team Tanner
We
in
got
the
some
building,
fans
apparently.
in the crowd for Team Tanner. Okay, no we don't.
Great.
Maybe this is why they're coming last place. Maybe the strategy of trying to get no kills but try to get a placement. Maybe that doesn't quite work.
Wasn't Laserbeam doing a large piece of content for a hot minute where he was trying to get as far as he could in ranked by just like camping and just not doing anything?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the strategy.
I think she's taken some inspo from her. Is it her brother? Blaze her brother?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But I've never seen that back bling before. The meanwhile.
It was from the Spider-Man era. It was the whole comic book thing that they were doing. So there's a few different options you can kind of trade out and swap them around. We're cycling into Dev here, who was on broadcast with us just a little while ago, chatting. Teamed up with Alethea. Full active health and shield for Dev. Alethea in a great position as well. Let's jump back to Zero now, who's chasing down and eliminating Claire's.
Zero has no problem, even without a teammate, just being like, yeah, I'm going to try and get a kill here and there, because she's a very intimidating player.
I thought you were going to say has zero chill.
Zero chill? That's so funny. That's great branding. We're all about great branding. We're all about the Maybelline ads in New York City and the Chemist Warehouse placements.
Yeah, I just realized. I didn't realize Chemist Warehouse were in New York City.
They're branching out.
They're really making it overseas. We're now watching Toodles, who is with Team Mop Garden. Mop Garden already eliminated so far. So Toodles going to have to come through with the carry here with a great angle. Really good angle. As someone's looting while they're not concentrating, that is the perfect time to do it. It didn't pay off.
Toodles will rotate, knowing that she just gave some pretty valuable insight into where she is. She seemed to kind of not really try and engage in this and maybe just continue chilling on the high ground. But again, doesn't seem like she's opting to not like get into the team fight. She's taking her pot shots where she can, hopefully trying to get a third-party pick.
A lot of pings here. A lot of pings I'm noticing. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different pings, but specifically on loot. Like that's what the white ping means, right? It means like there's some loot here.
I'm actually they've been in the other rounds. I'm actually not sure what it could be. Oh, so yeah, POIs, loot boxes. We were saying before in the lobby, if you talk to the NPC, it could give you some great intel and what exactly where this hidden vault is, which I don't think we've seen yet.
I haven't seen it, no.
Yeah, I don't even know where it is. I probably should know where it is.
Well, the clue that I gave out earlier that we mentioned was that if you talk to NPCs, they will give you some information that will help you to locate the vault. So if they haven't been doing it, that's on them. Okay? I gave them a clue. I told them. I said right at the start of the night, go watch it. Go back and clip it.
They're stream sniping right now. They're listening to us and stream sniping.
All right, Jacques healing up now. Also picking up the shield bubble as well, which is going to be really useful when you need to make a run across the map. I think at this point, Jacques knows where she's going next, what that strategy is to get there. Having that additional bubble is going to help. The other thing as well is, and I'm pretty sure this was the deal, I know we don't have moving vehicles. Do we have anything that you could attach a shield bubble to in the game at the moment?
No.
The reason I ask is because you used to be able to, for example, throw it and make it so that it landed on like a hoverboard and then ride the hoverboard and you project it on the hoverboard. So it makes me wonder, is there anything, like, could you attach it to a business turret and carry the business? No, that's not how it works.
We haven't been seeing the business turret in this map, so it doesn't seem like it's in rotation, but Skiato will often take the high ground, getting some very valuable intel on where her angles are, and she will opt in to rotate out of the map. We will see a live picture of Foe and Coco in Coco Down Under. Obviously both know where each other are. Coco Down Under have just been like really claiming the low ground actually. But it doesn't seem like both teams are opting to engage. Will Tanner get their first kill for the point of the
Come on,
vent?
Tanner. Come on, I believe.
I think that was Coco Down Under escaping, wasn't it? With the Flowberry Fizz?
No, this time she's got it. This time, I believe in Tanner. I believe Tanner can do it.
I want 1 point before we end this tournament, and I want you to get it on the so far the leading leaders of the leaderboard. The leading leaders of the leaderboard. Interesting.
Dev is dropped by Taylor Morgan.
Oh my god.
Skiato also gonna need to heal up in a real rough spot there. Was down on, I want to say like 30 active health. It was not a great look.
We've got 14 duos remaining, 8 players. A lot of
Other way around. 8 duos, 14 players.
8 duos, 14 players. Yes, correct. So a lot of these duos are actually without their counterparts, which is even more scarier.
I don't think I would last very long as a solo when you've got these teams like Foz and Pepega. Taylor getting a really nice angle there, but is dropped and downed by Small Cosmic. Team Small Cosmic.
Making big moves, big Cosmic, more like it.
If you're gonna make a move, now is the time to do it. Skiato hiding behind
a car.
The car. Hiding behind the car, waiting for the storm to come in, biding her time.
Off camera, we will see Small Fry get the Smexy Babe elimination.
Well, Smexy Babe, of course, is part of Team Small Cosmic, so what we lose on the swings, we gain on the roundabouts there. Pepega trying to find an angle here. No fall damage, don't panic. Great angle.
Saved by the Chemist Warehouse sign. The unsung
said.
hero of the tournament.
Tanner is out.
Oh, Team Tanner, we believed. Small Fry with the matching elims though. Not one, but both team players picking those points up for her team.
I think Small Fry might be the scariest one in the lobby. I don't know how I would feel.
I think she can hear teammates underneath her though, because she has opted to rotate to the low ground.
This is the spot.
Sticking to the outer ring.
This is the spot. This is the spot that you hide as the storm comes in.
This is the spot.
It's we've had this spot in the last 3 games. Like, this is the place to go. So they're setting up for the end game here. Is what I'm trying to articulate in my own unique way.
Oh no.
Not the best angle though. Not the best angle to be trying to take that on. Taking a shot though. I respect it. Oof. In stereo.
Foes, where are you? Foes, please. And Pepega will be eliminated from this round.
Another point to 0 though. 0 racking up those points. As it all kind of comes towards the end of it, that's another point for Team Carby, in case you're following along. It's got to position them well, and I know that they are quite a way behind first place. There was a pretty decent score there.
Jack Bunny will be forced to remove from her location.
That is Foz down as well, who was doing so well. We got so much out of that game.
She's taking advantage of the shield bubble that Coco Down Under has put down. They probably have no idea that they're on top of each other. Both
so good.
encapsulated in this in this shield bubble. That's so funny. But yeah, no, time and time again, we have seen Coco Down Under opt for this strategy, which is hide behind this building and wait for them to go to the low ground, or at least rotate to the high ground. They've got their shotguns in hand, no doubt some kind of automatic weaponry as well. So, you know, when it starts to get to close range, Small Fry taking out Small Cosmic. Small versus small.
The reaction time.
You know, it only leaves 1 player left. Or sorry, 2 players left.
Bubble goes down. 3 duos, 4 players total. Storm is closing in. Final fight. Jacques goes down. Small Fry chasing. Can't quite get the shot off on 0. Does manage to get it in the end. That is game. That'll do that game. Game 4.
Coco Down Under.
That is another one for the current leaders on the leaderboard, Chelsea.
The current leaders leading the leaderboard.
Is
what I said earlier.
Oh, I take it back. I apologize. Let me do that again. The current leaders leading the leaderboard, picking up another victory royale, picking up another 6 points. It's a pretty fearsome kind of score on the leaderboard as you look at it.
They're the duo to watch out for. They're the duo to contest. The duo Down Under.
I feel bad for leaving you hanging there. We're going to check out some replays in just a second. There's a lot of action in that game, and a lot of action that was more early on in the game than I think we've seen in the past. I think now that the players have an idea of the map, have an idea of where the best loot is, they're able to get those eliminations, especially the early eliminations where people have less loot. You'll be able to get those a whole lot easier and really stack that leaderboard in their favor.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, like the more Coco Down Under team manages to get, you know, left uncontested. We did see Tanner at one point, who we will get on stage later. I definitely want to ask her this question, but we will see her at one point almost trying to get a kill on Team Coco Down Under. Like, it was a pretty dire situation. They had the advantage.
It was bold. I liked it. I was very impressed.
And we've got
Yeah,
the-
Tana's jumping in here in just a sec. I'm going to give her a headset so that we can chat with her. Meanwhile, we're watching Claire's sniping up a storm there. Slide across here so everybody can see. There we go. Yeah, Tana, we can all hear you. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
No, thank you.
How have you found the game so far?
Oh, well, I don't know if you've seen some of our gameplay, but I feel a little bit underexperienced, so we have to use what we can, and what that is hiding. So.
But it's. I enjoyed the soft teddy bear monkey skin things.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Ilse was worried because our tail was hanging out the back. She's like, are they going to be able to see our tail? I'm like, who chose this? What are we doing?
Absolutely. You may actually, I don't know if you're able to see this after you're eliminated, but like the way that other people are chasing each other down, as you're at this point of the game, do you kind of have an idea of like where the best hiding spots are? Have you picked a good spot yet? 4 maps in out of a 5-match tournament.
Well, the thing is like we kind of have been, it depends on the game. We've died early on some, so we haven't really had a chance to explore the map. Under the stairs was probably our best.
Oh, we saw you under the stairs. The small time that we actually did get to see you, because I had no idea there was a sock monkey duo in this game, and I was like, wait a second.
What are
who's
they
that?
doing?
That's Tanner. Oh my god. And they're just like, you're just hiding.
Oh, and it's the only way. It's the only way we're going to get through it, because we tried one game of just like shooting, and I was like, ah!
At one point, though, I don't know if you had a chance to catch up on the leaderboard, because Team Coco Down Under are like, you know, light years ahead in
Doing
points. They're doing
incredibly.
They're doing the Lord's work. But you actually managed at one point to see them from across the map, and you were taking pot shots at her. And I actually thought at one point you were going to kill her.
I got damage on one, and I was like, look, that for me is a win. I'm happy to walk away knowing that I tried my best.
I respect that. I kind of like the idea of, you know what, we may not get the win of the tournament, but we're going to define what our own win is and go for that.
That's what I said to Ilsraga. I would much prefer, I was like, look, let's just deal with it. We'll be the last on the ladder. I said, if I'm not going home with the win, let's take the last spot on the ladder.
Take it as an experience.
Exactly.
What does it mean to you? You know, this is a quite a special tournament, quite a special, you know, thing that Maybelline are doing in raising awareness for harassment online and how to counter that. What does being involved with this mean to you?
I think obviously, as a lot of women would understand, it's like being on the internet can be really tough, not only in gaming but content creation, all of that. So I think having this safe space where also like other people are learning about the harassment that happens, because there's so many people out there that don't even realize that it exists and it happens. So I think that's what makes it so important for me, that people get to see it and understand it a little bit more. And like I was watching that video before, that was so well done. I was like, every single time, even last year's and this year's, I get goosebumps. Like I get a little emotional. It's like so beautiful. I don't know. I think it's really, really cool.
When you're in that situation where someone is being really nasty to you online, how do you deal with it? What's your go-to?
I think I was having this conversation with somebody earlier. I was very fortunate that I grew up with 3 older brothers. So they taught me a lot about myself, and also, they kind of prepared me for what it's kind of like. So I think I've been very lucky to be able to push back a bit more than in a lot of different ways than what other people would be. But that doesn't mean that those other people aren't out there, and that's the people we need to help. Like I've been very lucky that I can push back a little bit, but I know not everyone's the same. So.
Yeah, and look, again, like this tournament is here to raise awareness of all of that and really show that the avatars that we play online have personalities and feelings and emotions behind it. And so, it's great to see a couple of soft monkeys, join in and play in the game, because, while, it feels like sometimes when you're trying to battle against this wave of harassment, it feels hopeless, but it seems like you managed to find a really good duo and a team that supports each other, and you're on the same page.
We're just here to have fun.
Yeah,
as well.
here to
I think
have fun.
that's what it's about, and I think we're definitely having fun today. I was like, let's do some memes, have some fun. I found a bush in the first round, best hiding spot, but it's on the outskirts of town.
In
but
New York City. In New York City.
Know.
I didn't even think that was allowed.
I didn't think it was allowed either, but I found it and I was chilling in it. But
in the final round, are you going to try and pull out any moves, or are you going to try and make a spectacle?
Fully go sicko mode and get like 25 eliminations?
Look, there's still time to catch up, right? We can still win this, right? Well, look, who knows? The hiding strat has been good, just for like feeling like we're not dying off spawn. But we might have a few things up our sleeve. I've got to go talk to the sock monkey and find out, I reckon.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck with it.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much for joining us, Tana.
No,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Good luck with the rest of the tournament.
I think I need it. So
You are watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar, coming to you live from Fortress Melbourne. We're getting a look at our players across the arena, loading into the lobby. just having a little bit of fun, just spacing out in between games. It is important to take that break to go and, grab some water, stay hydrated,
We got
take
water?
the mental refresh, take the moment to stop and think and not be so tilted by the last game. Not that I think anyone's getting tilted. Can we go back to that last camera? Actually, someone has the biggest jug of water. Look at this Hello Kitty. It's like a full-blown Stanley Cup. You gotta be careful. Hello, pal. Oh.
She was waiting
Flex.
for it. Waiting for it.
Yeah, okay.
She was not waiting for it.
Tanner,
She was like,
Tanner may not have realized that she was on broadcast until that second.
Aw, you can hear the support coming in from the crowd.
There we go. The crowd are cheering. You can see. Yeah, there you go. You've got. You gonna emote? Do an emote? No.
No. Hiding.
The little cringe face palm sums it up. I get it. That's fine.
I will say, though, that playing on stage, I've done it a few times here, has been so much fun. Like, I've never realized how, like, having your teammates in such close proximity to you, because you're usually playing online, right? It's, like, so fun that you can kind of just, like pal around with each other.
It's good fun. It's good fun. And also being in a room where like the energy is good here. People are having a great time. There is, I don't know if it's not, you can't see it on screen, so I'm going to point to where it is. It is that way. So it's just off of the side of shot. There's like a claw machine that you could play. There's people lined up for the claw machine to win stuff out of the claw machine. There's a selfie booth happening over there. People are taking photos at. It's really, really fun in here. Everyone's having a great time. It's lovely and wholesome.
There's like little cookies with like Maybelline.
I've got a cookie. I've got Maybelline branded cookies. It's sweet. All right, we're gonna take a break. You can have that cookie. I'll have this one. We'll have more in just a sec. Don't go anywhere.
Something like that. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Ay, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad. What? Looks a little something like that. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Ay, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad.
What? Looks a little something like that. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad.
We can come back, though the time is gone. I'm running to escape from your left. Don't lie, 'cause I know your heart. Don't try looking for someone to forget. 'Cause I gave you my whole life, and instead you gave me nothing. And you left me here lonely, hey, hey. I was lost on my own way. I will never be the same girl. But someone told me never to stay. We can come back without this.
It is Game 5 at the Maybelline Under the Avatar 2024 tournament. Coming to you from Fortress Melbourne. We are down to the pointy end of the night. We're zoomed in right now on Coco Down Under and Small Fry, who are leading the charge right now at the top of the leaderboard.
One shot, one opportunity to give everything you got.
Oh, I'm going to take an early, unless, because I don't think, I mean, I can't see a weapon there.
No, and I genuinely, from like the reaction that both teams had, it seems like they were like, we don't have weapons, so we will therefore not choose to engage in this. But as you can see, Small Fry is opting to, you know, bring out her loot. Oh, she won't.
Not an issue anymore.
Do not go past that. Oh, really, you're staring that resource. Who
Being
dares?
hunted down. Who is hunting them down at the moment? I can't see that.
I don't know, but they're trying to run
The
away and
French-
they're trying to get away. But Small Fry on their tail with the auto shotgun will drop down to the low four, trying to pick up this kill right just then.
Unfortunate.
We're
That
down
is-
a player.
Was that an Alopia that I think that went down? I think that's an Alopia.
I think that's Luminia.
Luminia.
Also? Luminia.
Yeah, you had it. Luminia. It's like aluminium, but without the A.
Small Fry, the honestly biggest threat in this game, down to 18 health. And oh my god, we'll bump into another player. But will be ultimately down. Where is Coco Down Under to find her teammate? She is nowhere to be found, and Coco Down Under will down Lumion. But Small Fry is out of the game. The draw card is out of the game.
Okay, this is great news for everybody who is not Coco Down Under. Because if you can rack up enough elims in this game, if you can rack up maybe some placement towards the end of it, there is a chance. There's a pretty decent chance you might slide your way into third, pick yourself up a little cash prize to wander on home with.
We're in the final stretch, and again, like, we haven't seen the leaderboard between fourth and now. We don't know what's going on, so like, could there have been a chance that Coco Down Under like didn't catch up? We don't know. Like, it's all in this last game. Coco still has to put in the work because who knows how close it is at this point.
Kavi and Zira are the most likely to strike here, so we're going to follow them for a little bit, because if anyone's going to take the game,
Come on, show us Team
it's going to be
Tanner.
them.
We saw it for a second. Show us Team Tanner. Show us what the Sock Monkeys are up to.
We got Amber, who's
Wait,
in the game as Master Chief.
Did she change her skin?
Yeah, absolutely she did.
That's hilarious. You got the Doom skin and then the Master Chief skin. Amazing.
With the milk on the back. I don't know specifically.
Hey, Nate, some milk. Do you know that meme?
No. Do you want to explain the meme, or?
It's just someone who needs milk, and it's apparently not Paladin Amber as she tries to get on this one-on-one team fight. She is spraying that gun, but she is reloading and she will be down.
No.
Oh, I think she's going to be eliminated. In the picture-in-picture, we do have Tanner showing off her moves with Ela.
See, I think that's the difference, right?
I can't even
the
tell.
difference in strategy. Some people are out there trying to rack up elims. Others, they're literally just vibing.
Me versus the duo you tell me not to worry about.
It's literally just Tanner emoting in a stairwell.
That's so funny. I would not be mad if observers just had like a small picture-in-picture of those two. I want to see them, just what they're up to.
Just permanently covering the map in the bottom corner of the screen would be incredible.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Skiato is now healing up. A teammate, of course, is Taylor Morgan.
What is even going on?
I mean, I feel like if you're not in the contesting phase at this point, you're coming into this game to have some fun. You're coming into this game for entertainment value. You're coming in to have a bit of a laugh. And I think that's the way to do it.
You having a laugh?
You having a laugh? Can you say that in the Australian accent you just did that?
You having a laugh? Well, hold on. You having a laugh?
That
oh
was
my
great.
God, that was horrible.
That was great.
Me? I heard one person clap at that.
Who was that one person?
Name
Who was
yourself.
that? Okay, right in the front row.
Coco Down Under has, in the meantime, lost a little bit of shield and health. Don't know what exactly went off camera, but has found the Flowberry Fizz and is making it rain. As we go back to the Convenient Mart, where we see Gamer Queen and her teammate KK participating in the roleplay of a 7-Eleven day. Small cosmic. Oh, here we go. Team Tanner. Oh, and we got the audio as well. You're like two people clapping.
That's magic. That is so good.
Ah,
The lighting
things
fixed
you
as
love
well.
to see. Oh,
They are literally just hiding in what looks like an elevator shaft.
no one to bother them.
Wait, hang on. Where's the door in there?
I think it's above them, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, they're trying to hurt us. Let's head back to Jacques now. Teamed up with Oasis on Fortnite here. One of the power players across this tournament, taking pot shots at a distance with the Reaper Sniper.
Off-camera Toodles is down by Gamer Queen.
Ooh. Gamer Queen's been having a bit of a comeback here.
Yeah,
There's been
actually,
some really good plays.
I agree. Again, I know it's going to be quite tight at the top, and I think Gamer Queen has been someone who has been consistently really good between rounds, and hopefully that's going to pay off in the final match. Obviously, with who's Coco's teammate? Oh my God! Stop. Is this even DMCA friendly?
You just physically cringed. We actually may need to
Gangnam
cut
Style.
that audio. I don't think we've got that on the YouTube. And if
I'm
the audio was
so-
muted for that when you watch the VOD back, you'll never
I'm
know what we said.
I'm so happy that we finally got to see them in this tournament. Oh my God, Panda and her teammate as well, Nurse, opting to really big fans of this high ground, by the way. We obviously saw in the previous round that they were having pot shots between Team Amber as well. But ooh.
I mean, placement, I think this is probably one of the best spots on the map. It's quite central, right? You've got some really decent cover there. You can kind of hide between the mascara and the cardboard boxes if you need to. But there's enough open space there to get a lot of intel about what's going on around you. I think it's a really clever placement. Coco now is where we're switching to our current leader on the leaderboard, leading the leaderboard.
Nodding her head, being like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
And a shout out to Power as well with the Power back bling. Mad respect. Dropping the AR there? Is that an AR?
Whatever she has must be better than that. But Pega, in a sticky situation, will choose to rotate from that position. Her teammate Foes was down, but now is eliminated. Wasn't able to get the res off. Unfortunate.
Another one on the board for Nurse as well, we do have to say.
Is that Levy?
Where are you looking?
The skin. Levi? Levy? Oh my God.
Incredible. Genuinely, just to give you a little bit of inside baseball here, right? We got headphones on here so that we can hear everything that's going on. I could still hear Tanner laughing across the stadium through the headphone noise being pumped into my ears. That's how much they're having fun here. Meanwhile, battle taking place. Kavi and Zira, who are second on the leaderboard, rotating to get out of there.
Are they second on the leaderboard?
Yeah, I think
hopefully.
so.
Yeah, nice. Wow. Just choosing
Or
to.
third. They're in the top 3 is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they're second. I don't think we looked at the leaderboard between games 3 and 4, so I'm assuming they're going to be up there.
I think they're going to be the ones up there, but again, kind of taking over this uncontested low ground right now. Choosing to kind of obviously find some resources, and they will with the loot box, opening it up and getting a nice little green weapon. Seems like oh yeah. Seems like the aim of the game for them right now is to try to upgrade their loot. It seems like I can tell that they know where the pathings for the loot chests are, and so it seems like they're trying to find whatever that can get them into the final placement round. But Taylor Morgan will spot them from across the map. Oh my God! And that will be responded with a sniper, and Taylor Morgan will be like, "Nope, not gonna mess with that."
It's damage limitation. That is a very wise decision. I think I'm noticing as well. You can definitely tell when someone's got that speed boost advantage. They've definitely picked that up. They're just moving quickly in a way that, but like intimidatingly quickly.
Yeah, like, hey, does this person have hacks on? No, it's just the Maybelline Falsy Surreal Speed Multiplier Boost.
Someone check her PC.
It's just called Falsies X. .xex. What is this file on
And
your
the
computer?
icon is like a Word doc
Yeah,
cover.
it's a
Amazing.
Word doc.
All right. Morgan, you see
The
we're
two
looking
people
at
that got that.
the two people who got that are currently emoting in that. There we go.
Boo. Yeah. Boo.
The crowd genuinely are cheering when Tantra
Yeah!
is on screen.
Woo! Sorry, I just screamed in their ears.
I wonder how long you could listen to that particular piece of music before you lost your mind.
No, they're like cleverly cutting it so that they're avoiding copyright strike. It only doesn't count if it's a few seconds.
Smexy getting sniped on there as part of Team Small Cosmic.
Oh, Smexy babes, you need to get out of there. You're not in a good position, and she will choose to rotate out, following her teammate who does have no shield left.
Meanwhile, literally meanwhile, I mean, you need to understand as well, I know I've gone inside baseball twice here. During the break, we literally asked production, could we just get a side-by-side of Tanner and then whatever the action is?
They're actually...
And they were like, no, not a good idea. But now they're moving.
They're
now there's
being-
actually justification
They're
for
being
it.
forced to rotate. It's not a choice at this point. They're like, we want to try and get into the upper placement, but we want to do it in like the way that we want to, which is just dancing to Gangnam Style in small rooms.
Traversal emotes. No one uses traversal emotes enough. I want more traversal emotes. Oh, Pepega being spotted now. Great use of that, but coming around the back side there, and it's over.
This is not the first time we've seen Pepega taken out by a duo, and unfortunately that will eliminate them from the final round of this tournament. Again, Jacques and Oasis consistently managing to be in the top placements up there. And you can see off camera, unfortunately, Tanner and her team passed away.
Down by Gamer Queen. So there's 3 Elims in a row for Team Gamer Queen. That was obviously the one we were watching. And then Tanner being down to twice by Gamer Queen. So that's racking up some points for them.
Do you think there's like this it's like it's not an official rule, but if I ever see someone in a team fight in Fortnite and they're dancing, and I like go up to them and they're still dancing, it's like, oh, you're friendly. And that's what I want to. That's what I think is that the sock monkey dances were like a sign of friendship, and Gamer Queen was like, no, girl, I want those points.
Feels like BM.
Yeah.
Feels like Bad Manners. You know what I mean? I don't have specific proof, but it just feels that way. Carvey up real high on a building here. Looking down, trying to spot an angle, and constantly moving as well. Taylor Morgan, I feel like at kind of the bottom of that, exactly where we were looking at a second ago, but hidden by the building. Great chug splash there.
The shield obviously giving out some intel to where the teammates are. They're not opting, even despite, you know, being really close to the edge of the ring and having full shield and full health, opting not to engage with that team fight, and because they know, for example, if we're just then, they're going to leave and get pot-shotted. Switching to Smexy Babe. Meanwhile, in a different universe, her and her duo will manage to get a knockout for Sciato.
What a shot! What a shot!
You know,
the timing on that was immaculate.
Knocked but not
Chelsea.
out, though. Knocked but not out. You got to finish the job.
Fair.
Where did she go? Trying to find that
look-
player currently, but seems like either they've been potentially rezzed or have rotated out of sight. She has no idea. She's like, wait a sec, I just downed you. Where'd you go?
That must be the most tilting thing.
Yeah,
you would
she's-
be questioning your own.
She has no
perception.
idea where she is. She's like, I took my eyes off you for a second.
It is also tricky because, you know, Smexy and Small Cosmic there, who we were looking at, not on the highest level of health and shield, so they'd be feeling really nervous at that point. A little bit twitchy, a little bit uncertain. Oh, that's a great angle from Jacques. Who are they shooting at?
No idea, but obviously taking that duo quite off guard. They did run away, so Jacques and Oasis will opt in. Oh my God, no! Someone, Coco, no!
Perfect.
Coco, you got this! You got this! Do it for your teammate! Ah, and she will fall down. Jacques Bunny also is being responded to as well. Will fortunately has a chug splash to try and get herself some damage, but her teammate Oasis was down and now has been eliminated. Jacques following suit.
Great pressure though. You have to respect the pressure. I mean, it's at this point of the tournament. You could just kind of cave in and go, yeah, okay, we've done our best, but they're keeping the pressure on. That is Carvey eliminating Nurse.
We're down to our last duos in round 5. Team Small Cosmic versus Team Carvey, both very competitive players, hopefully trying to get those final points in so that we can crown our winners. Carvey, unfortunately, has been into the storm. We are rotating around this small little staircase, unfortunately trying to find the final pick. Smexy Babe, unfortunately, does have the lower advantage, having no basically shield or health available to her. Carvey look like they're edging out on this fight just a little bit, and it looks like it's going to end up in Carvey's favor, but...
Sudden death. The face-off is here. You've got to get the right
Smexy
angle. You've got
Babe.
to time it perfectly. That is how you do it.
Incredible job, guys. Team Carvey taking out by just this much. Just edging out a little bit and winning the round 5 match.
So, winning the round 5 match, 6 points onto the leaderboard, plus all the elims that you've racked up across that game, and they were playing very aggressively across that game. That could be the difference between finishing in 4th place, finishing in 3rd place, finishing in 2nd, maybe?
Could be the difference between $3,000 or $1,000.
Well, that's it. When I mean, like, it was with the elimination of the leader kind of early on. Wait, do we have the... I've blanked on the whole match. But the point is, when you're racking up those scores from fairly early on, it's going to help on the leaderboard. It's also going to help you, if you know you've eliminated someone who's higher up the leaderboard, it takes a bit of the pressure off. So you're able to play more confidently.
Yeah,
That's
of
what I'm
course.
saying. That's the point I'm trying to get to.
We you know what? And we got there.
You
It's
went on
round
quite a
5.
walk with me. It's been a long night.
It's round 5. It means we're at the end of all the competitions or
that's it.
all the rounds that we've had. You know, we have our talented admin team calculating the points in the background. So hopefully we'll get back to you with final placements. But overall, in terms of entertainment, in terms of gameplay.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not
had-
entertained?
You had Tanner dancing.
There's entertainment in the
Gangnam
room
Style.
with us right now because I believe it is. No, but I honestly, final key takeaways from this is it's just been so great seeing the amount of gameplays and seeing how much fun people were having because it's just so comes across so clear in the tournament in all 5 rounds.
We're now checking out some of these highlights, including Tanner. I'm so glad that Tanner emoting has made it into this final highlight reel.
Carvey?
We've got that small fry being eliminated earlier. This was actually a really great play from Coco early on, taking out Luminum, who's been a great player across the day. Paladin Amber, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that the game ended there for her.
During the reload as well, never fun.
It's kind of, like, you know how people escape into video games for fantasy? Yeah. Can I just quickly ask production, how many times do we cut back to Tanner in this highlight reel, and why is it more than 5? I kind of love this idea of Paladin Amber in the, like, 7'8" Master Chief costume, specifically as a way to escape reality.
She actually has a Master Chief outfit from memory. I've seen her post.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Okay.
So, you know, just call back to her branding.
I'll go ask her. I could just yell across the arena, but I won't. This was Coco Down Under's elimination.
And then we got Smexy Babe and Small Cosmic. Those two have been butting heads all tournament.
Well, let me bring in as well. You may have seen her in the actual Under the Avatar promo, this video that's been going around. Joining us now on the desk. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
Let me make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Kalia?
Kalia, yeah. Yeah.
You brought in your own fan club.
I did.
Thrilled.
They love me. What can I say?
How have you found tonight?
Great. Particularly, I enjoyed the 4th and 5th rounds where I didn't spawn in the game. I think that I am too powerful and too good at Fortnite.
They nerfed you.
They nerfed me.
Yeah.
Or my duo betrayed me and glitched my game.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's got to be a big difference between, being here tonight, this really positive environment, everyone's having a great time, everyone wants everyone to just succeed, versus...
Except for me.
Except for you. Versus that video that you're in as part of the Under Avatar campaign where you were experiencing some pretty nasty things that were being shouted at you in-game.
Oh, absolutely. And it's common. It's every day. If you're not playing, I always prefer playing a game with like my friends and my squad. I don't really like matchmaking because I'm genuinely scared to talk unless another girl talks. Then you're like, hey.
You're like,
hey.
we're here, girly.
Yeah, and then you're comfortable and it's chill, but you just never know what you're going to get when you go into like a game like that.
So what's your strategy then? When you're in that kind of space, how do you deal with it? Is it just block and mute? Is it having someone who is your ally who's standing up for you? Like, what's the best move for you?
A lot of the time, I will firstly just like be a little bit quiet until I get the vibe of the people around me. If they're like chill and nice, I'll start talking. But if I feel like it's a bit of a toxic environment, I usually will just keep my mic muted, which is like, nowadays I don't even do that because I just don't even go into matchmaking. I just play with friends, and that's the reason why.
It's really unfortunate. So what does it mean then, knowing that you were in that video where, and just to be clear, the people on the other side of the room didn't know that you were friends?
No, yeah.
What's that feel like when he finally kind of stands up for you and says, hey, knock it off?
I was so proud of him. I knew Sharky would. I sort of chose him because I know his sort of character and the kind of person he is. And I said immediately, I was like, 100%, he'll say something.
That
and
must
he
have
did.
been a
He
very
did.
interesting process, him coming into the room and being like, wait a second.
Yeah.
This was all a ruse.
Yeah, he had no idea.
Yeah. And like taking away, obviously being the face of the campaign, and it's just like, you kind of like obviously championing the message and everything that we're doing here.
Yeah.
Has it felt intimidating? How's
not
the
at
process
all.
felt?
Not intimidating at all. It's a topic that I'm really, really passionate about. Even when I first heard about, like, auditioned for this role, I think I spoke for 4 or 5 minutes just about being a woman online, and I had no idea what the campaign was. I had no idea what it was, and I was just like, this is what it's like, and this is, and I was like, if you want to hear more, just talk to me, because I talk about this all day. And then I got to be a part of this incredible campaign that I said I'm really passionate about. So it's been pretty cool.
What's the reaction been like from the people in your orbit seeing this campaign out there?
Just really proud of me. Really happy. Yeah.
They're here right now.
Yeah. I just love him. Everyone's really supportive, really proud. We all think the same way. We all have the same passions. We're all super passionate about being a woman online and in gaming. So.
How many times can you say it, really? Being
Yeah.
a woman online.
Being a woman online. It's interesting, but it can be really fun. Look at these girls, the people cheering for me. They're people I've met online. They're my friends. There's incredible women online, and if we just stick together and support each other, it will be fine.
Did you, this whole thing is in partnership as well with Reach Out,
Yes.
who have this incredible service that you can completely anonymously and secretly like reach out and get support. And
Yeah.
how much does something like that, I mean, is that a service like that you've used? Is that a service that you wish existed?
I've never used it. I didn't really know about it. And we had a little briefing before we started this tournament. And they were saying that they do support streamers and give you little tips on how to handle mental health conversations. And if someone is talking to you about their mental health, what to do and how you can help them without, I'm not a psychologist. I can't tell you what to do. I can't be your psychologist. But just giving advice and then passing them on to someone like Reach Out who can help. I think it's just having those tools, especially in the online world, is just incredible. And so what they're doing is awesome, and I'm definitely going to contact them.
And it's an awareness thing, right? Like you said, you didn't find out about them until
No,
this
it's just
campaign.
being aware, yeah.
So it's really important to find these non-endemics, like a partner like Maybelline, for example.
Yeah.
Find a service like this. Find that there is a gap in what we as women experience online, and try and
Yeah.
provide a solution for that. Because we've heard from a mixture from different players that they've either heard of Reach Out before, or are finding about it for the first time. It's just so
Yeah.
important that we're all here trying to spread this message that you're not alone. There's services out there, and you're a huge part of that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I also just remember asking Maybelline on the day of the shoot, I was kind of like, why? I was like, why are you doing this? Because I was like, makeup, gaming don't necessarily go hand in hand. But when they explained it to me, it makes so much sense because women are definitely underrepresented in the gaming world. And Maybelline, being a makeup company, which the audience and the target audience is primarily women, supporting a campaign like this in an industry where it's male dominated, it's just really cool. It's really cool that they're doing that. And they're thinking of us, because I don't think we get thought about too much, women in gaming. And I do believe that gaming is pretty much 50% women and men these days. It's no longer just men are gaming. It's no longer this niche for them. So I don't know why we still have to deal with this sort of reaction and discrimination.
You're actually statistically correct. The statistics from IGEA, who do the research in Australia, and I think they're saying something like 53% of gamers are women.
That's
so
insane.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it, does it?
No.
Yeah.
Based on reactions, no.
We're all on
look,
mute.
thank you so much for hanging out with us.
of
Thanks so much for
course.
being
Thanks for
part of the
having me.
campaign. Thanks for playing in the tournament.
The first couple, yeah.
We're going to get to some results, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
and
having me.
Congratulations. on
Thank
everything.
you.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
The crowd goes wild. You are watching Maybelline's Under the Avatar live from Fortress Melbourne. And we've got an announcement to make. We've got a winner to crown. We've got a leaderboard to look at. I'm hoping we can find out who is about to do this. Are we going to a leaderboard, or are we just handing out the thing? Let's find out. Who's our winner?
Drum roll, please.
We have a camera.
And
We have a check
the
appearing.
giant check you were talking about.
Yes! I've always wanted to see
Oh,
one.
what does that say?
And it says Coco.
Coco Down Under taking out the top of the leaderboard. Who would have thunk it? No, honestly, great, incredible job to those teams and all the participants. It was fierce competition. As you can see, the sum of $6,000 to Coco. I also kind of want to know as well who came second and third. Who's also getting a prize pool?
Very well deserved. Congratulations, Coco. And also, we have to say as well, Coco's teammate, who did an incredible job as well. That was Small Fry, who we saw a whole lot of. Our second place team was Kavi, our New Zealand representative. Kavi second. And now we mentioned that there was potentially a bit of a comeback.
Yeah.
There was potentially someone who was really stepping up towards the end of it. And third place is Team Gamer Queen.
Stop it.
Legit, for real. Congratulations, Team Gamer Queen, for rocking up in third place overall. Congratulations. Well done, everyone.
Big congratulations, honestly. In such a well-earned and hard-fought tournament, we saw a lot of players try to climb in that leaderboard, and we saw a lot of players just, taking it easy. But, someone at the end of the day has to win, and honestly, we saw all of those players step up.
It was great fun. It was great fun for us to watch. It was great fun to be here as part of this incredible environment. Now, we've got another check as well that we do have to... I didn't see that one, but I'm glad we're seeing it now. This one is the one that's being matched. So all the prize money, we got $10,000 in prize money going out to our players, and that is being matched as a donation to Reach Out by Maybelline. So we've talked about the important work that Reach Out does, the incredible work they've done, and here to receive it, the team from Reach Out.
It's a random audience participation. No, it's actually Team Reach Out taking that donation, $10,000. And, honestly, a well-placed donation, because Reach Out has been offering amazing services for a very long time. And, this can be used to help, widen their resource pool.
Really easy to find them online if you need them. Just do a search for them. Reach Out. Will be right there for you if you need. Well, that is pretty much it. That's wrapping it up for tonight. Chelsea, thank you for hanging out tonight, for coming through with a hard carry for me. I appreciate that so much.
You were incredible. I couldn't have done it with anyone else.
Bless. That's a lie, but I'll take it.
Oh my God.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Have a great one. Stay safe online. Thanks for being part of Maybelline Under the Avatar 2024 live from Fortress Melbourne.